go. All right, it looks like we are now live. How is everyone doing again? How is everyone doing today? We got in the chat right now. RB Fishing 44. How are you today? Thank you for asking, RB Fishing. I am doing fantastic today. It's a lot better. My morning was a little troublesome. Had some car problems earlier, and definitely caused me to be late today. But honestly, besides that, it's actually been a very good day today. Had a nice session at the gym with my lady. It was very, very fun today. It's so far, and even work right now has actually been a good day. It's always a good day when I get to live stream as well. Shadow Minx, how you doing? How you doing? I see the obligatory meow. Darktree, what's going on, man? I was gonna head to GI today, but still. Or I'll wait till next Saturday. I was looking forward to you, Darktree. I was looking forward to you coming in. But no, I hear you. I hear it. I will be anxiously awaiting you to arrive on this coming Saturday then. Wojiteku USA L23. Yo, what you up to lately? I'm just here, man. I'm just streaming, just hanging out with everyone. Make sure you guys like the stream. Yes, if you guys can, make sure to go and leave a big old thumbs up on this live stream. Helps me out quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Any and all support is greatly appreciated when it comes to liking the live stream. And let's share this around, if you haven't already, with as many people as possible. Share it around with any airsofters that you might know. Anyone that's potentially interested in getting into airsoft, make sure to let them know to swing by this live stream. Or again, if they want to win big, they have to make sure they watch the stream. If they want to increase their chances, we're just saying. We are just saying. Calix, hi. Hey, how you doing? How are you doing today? Let me know how the audio is coming in as well. I want to make sure that we are all nice, clear, and audible. Blue Spider 2, hey there yourself. How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go get started in like 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, we'll go ahead and officially begin. Let me know how the audio is coming in too. Again, want to make sure that we are all good to go. Video-wise as well. Yeah, like 4 more minutes, we'll officially begin. At 30, actually 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. You murdered my surname. It's Grand though. Dude, I am so sorry. Like I do feel that because I have a name that is generally pretty hard for most people to say. Most people usually just call me Isaias because that's like the easiest way to say it. But that is actually takes me not the proper pronunciation of my name. But again, just makes it a heck of a lot easier for everyone. So again, I do apologize for that. I know exactly how that feels. Casper, what's going on, man? Hello, everyone. Hello. We'll officially begin in like 2 more minutes. Will, that is a fantastic question, right? That is a fantastic question, and I'll answer that question gladly as soon as we begin the Q&A portion of the live stream. First things first, we're going to go and wait till, a few more people join in, and then we're going to go ahead and go over the promotions, go on a couple things, new products that you guys want to show off, because again, we always got your back, right? GI's always got your back. After we go over that, we're going to be getting into your lovely questions, and also asking you questions as well, because I love having a conversation with you guys. I love when you guys get to talk to me back as well. Charging batteries. Got to see if I can find my GoPro Airsoft tomorrow. Hey, that's what's up. Where are you going to be playing, Shadow Minx? Where are you playing? I don't know the area very well. Ohio, right? That's where you're based out of? I would love to be able to go ahead and play out there as well. Is that Mac 11 HFC? Yes, that is an HFC Mac 11 behind. That is exactly what it is. This is just an old one that I found on display in the marketing room. So I was like, I'll have it back here. It looks kind of cool. Drop them likes. Absolutely, guys. We're sitting a little, just at 20 right now, but only 7 likes. Guys, come on now. Go ahead and show your support for Airsoft GI. Make sure to go and leave a thumbs up on this live stream. Really helps the channel out. Let's see. Mark MK Indoor Field in Ohio. Okay, more of an indoor player. Interesting. Sir Jonathan, hello to yourself. Good afternoon as well. Again, we're going to officially get started in like 1 more minute. We'll go over a couple promotions right now going on at the, but not only in-store, but also online as well. And then, of course, going over some new products as well, because we are getting some new stuff in. We are routinely getting new products dropped in at the site. And again, want to go and show those off with you as well. And go, again, promotions, man. That's what it's all be. That's what it's all got to be about. It's what it's all about. Just got nods, and it should be here Monday. Bernez Airsoft. Hey, nice. Bringing nods to an Airsoft game, that's bold, though. Like, a part of me is always scared anytime I rent night vision for, like, Milsim games, because I'm always worried about them getting shot up. Thankfully, they do have coverage for that. Like, in case something happens, it's fine, right? Because they kind of do that expecting them to take a little bit of beating. But, yeah, like, I'd be very, very nervous. But good on you, man. That's freaking sick that you got nods. That's freaking sick. Sick with COVID right now. Sir Jonathan, I wish you a very speedy recovery. Hopefully the side effects aren't too bad. Unfortunately, we've actually even had former employees and friends that we've known that have actually passed away, unfortunately, due to COVID when the outbreak first happened. They didn't take it seriously, and next thing you know, we just got a thing that they died, right? It was a whole thing. It was really, really sad. So again, if you, granted, we should all generally be vaccinated by now, but generally, just hopefully you're not feeling it too bad, Sir Jonathan. Just take care of yourself, get better, do what you got to do, so that way you're quickly on the mend. All right, now it is 3:36. Might as well officially begin. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Storefront live stream. My name is Isaias, and I'll be your host for today's stream. You guys saw the title. Don't miss your chance to win, right? Don't miss your chance to increase your odds of winning that shopping spree giveaway, right? We have a $600 prize pot that is on the line for the next shopping spree giveaway. And if y'all don't know what the shopping spree giveaway even is, I would highly recommend that you keep up with our social media, because all the latest and greatest is going to be dropped there. But our shopping spree giveaway is a weekly raffle in which we drop a shopping spree giveaway for a certain amount. We start off the prize amount at $600, which you guys can win. All you got to do to enter is place a $20 or greater order, whether that be online or in store. Doesn't matter where it is, what it's for, whether it be BBs, green gas, you want to buy gift vouchers, that don't matter. Mystery boxes, anything $20 or more, and you are entered with one entry. However, only during the duration of these streams right now, if you place an order $50, right, or more, right, every $50 spent will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? Every $50 spent getting you 5, right? It's very easy, very, very simple to do, right? So you get up to a $50 order, maybe a little more, that's 5 entries, right? You get up to 100, that's 10. You get up to 150, that's 15. You guys get the idea. It's by multiples of 50. You're going to get 5 per, right? So don't miss out on that. Absolutely banging. If you want to win double, I'd highly recommend that you place an order for a Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box, available right now. It gets free UPS ground shipping. Absolutely insane list of prizes here. We actually had a customer come in and he had actually won one of the prizes from the mystery box. He won the Easter egg prize, and he was very, very ecstatic about it. He wanted to go and pick up some extra stuff for it. But yeah, he was super, super ecstatic about it. And again, it's 100% a win, because even the lowest costing prize on this list is already more expensive than the box. So guaranteed dub every single time. And again, like I said, 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? We're gonna have to increase that date, because that's getting extended. Don't worry, you are getting the 15 entries in the shopping spree giveaway if you place your orders for one of these bad boys, right? We have a ton of new products that are available, including these new KWA, right? They got the M10 VM4, right? Look, that looks banging, man. That looks absolutely banging, which I really love that rail system on here. Again, KWA always coming out with solid guns, but this is the one that I'm very, very, very excited to see. This is the Q10, my apologies, the Q10 RM4 3.0 electric recoil gun. I love KWA's ERG system. I think it's fantastic. The T10 sports it very, very well. But again, I just think this looks absolutely beautiful. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This literally went live like not even 24 hours ago. Look at this. Oh, so beautiful. It looks so freaking sick. I'm very pleased to say that we do have them on the site right now. So if you want to go and place your orders for these, because quantity is limited, y'all know how it is with KWA. Once they sell out, it takes a long ass time for them to be restocked. Again, so if I would recommend that you pick yours up during the duration of the stream. Not only that, we have a ton of guns that are on a shocker deal still, the best deals in Airsoft that you can get hands down. And if you place your order for an MGC4, no matter which version, Mark 1, Mark 2, combo, package, don't matter. You order an MGC4, you're getting 50. That's right, 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. 50 chances of winning $600, all for yourself. So don't miss out. Place your orders now during the duration of this stream. I'm very curious to see, again, if anyone's going to be able to go ahead and maybe take advantage of it. Again, that would be the smart thing to do. That would be the smart thing to do. That way you can go ahead and not only make your money back, but then a little bit of some as well, a little bit of extra back as well. But without further ado, why don't we go ahead and start answering some of your lovely Airsoft questions. Remember, these can be any Airsoft-related questions, as long as, you put the letter Q right in front of it. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. That is the one thing I will ask. Put the letter Q in front of your question in the live chat. Can't be the comment section. I cannot see the comment section yet. I'll be able to see the live chat only. So put a letter Q right for your question. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to see. You're welcome to ask your question more than once if I haven't already answered it. However, anything more than twice and the comment will be deleted. Most likely you'll be put on a timeout. We don't want to do that. Mods don't want to do that. It's not a good time for anyone. Just be patient. I will come around to your question as soon as I possibly can. Whether you're looking for product recommendations for stuff that we sell on our website, or whether you're looking for my opinion on stuff, or if you want to go ahead and ask me personal questions, you're more than welcome to do so. I would highly recommend, though, that you take advantage of both the promos above my head right now while you guys can, because once the stream is over, I'm going to end at 5:30. Once it ends, that's it. That's going to be the duration of the stream, and that's going to be the duration of the promotions, and it's over. So place your orders now while you guys can. Now let's get into your lovely airsoft questions. Is there Canada legal airsoft guns? There are Canada legal airsoft guns. Again, it all depends on what, again, if you're ordering guns from Canada, make sure that you know exactly what is required for an airsoft replica to be imported into your country. As far as FPS limits and everything, I believe the FPS limit, it needed to be 360 and above, if I remember correctly. That was the last I remember looking at Canada compliance FPS laws. It needed to be 350 or above. 350 to, what is it, 4 or something, if I'm not mistaken, 460. I could be wrong on the max limit, but minimum needed to be 360. We do sell airsoft guns that shoot over that for sure. And your worst case scenario, if you wanted an airsoft gun to be imported to the U.S., if it has a quick change spring system and you need it to be shooting a little hotter, we could probably do that. We could probably work that out. I would just recommend that you probably buy the gun and maybe the spring needed to upgrade that FPS. That we can work with you. Or you can go out and DM us too. You can DM us with any sort of questions on details on the process. We can definitely work something out for you as well. But again, when it comes to international orders, generally we advise that every customer know, and because they are going to have to follow it one way or another, know and follow all airsoft regulations regarding importation of airsoft products into your country. Again, it's a lot of stuff is out of our control. Again, it's all dependent on your country and what they deem as legal. Not only that, but there are additional duties and fees that typically need to be paid out for once an item from international orders need to arrive, right? A lot of times the carrier will be all right, and here's additional duties and fees that you need to pay for, because anything not coming from that country is going to be taxed, right? That is what it is. It's not our fault. It's literally the country's laws. So just make sure that keep that in mind when you do it. Just DM us for further details if you want to work something out. I'm gonna butcher that name again. Wojtekusul. I'm so sorry, man. Have you seen the AEG MG0815 World War I LMG? And if do, what do you think of it and its massive $600 price tag? I mean, here's the thing: niche guns like that, I come to expect them to have a pretty big, hefty price tag. I do know what you're talking about, and I have seen it. I think it's cool, right? Again, I like historic shit. I love LMGs for sure. But as far as I probably won't end up getting it at that price tag. But again, it does make sense why. Again, a lot of this stuff is not very standard. It's a whole new mold, that they probably have to create to make it in the first place, right? Again, it's its own thing. I think it's cool, and I definitely want to see more historic stuff being made out there in Airsoft. That's my biggest thing. I really want to see more unique platforms in production and being supported. But again, that's really ultimately dependent on you as the consumers, right? That you guys play such a huge part in what ends up selling and being imported into the U.S., what is considered successful in the market. It's all dependent on you guys, right? At the end of the day, it's all dependent on the market itself. All right, so if you guys go out and buy for some reason, we get a massive wave of people that buy AUGs, right? AUGs, for example, right? They just start flying off the shelves. Manufacturers catch on real quick, and they start making more. They start making more, and they want to start distributing more. So it is what it is, right? It's one of those things. El Taco, what's going on, dude? Elias Brown, how you doing? How is everyone doing? Chef Panda Kage, my man, how is everyone doing today? DJ, good to see you, brother. I'm not the one to ask about AKs. Anyone that says AG's number one for okay, Elias Brown, Roblox Gaming, is a $120 Glock or $120 1911 better? I mean, between the two, I don't know about any real actual official Glocks that are going to be at that $120 price part, so I would be kind of skeptical. For me, I would say 1911s generally. 1911s are going to be a lot easier overall as a platform. I would say they're second to probably just the high Kappa, right, in terms of aftermarket support. Magazines are very easy to find for 1911s. Internal parts are very easy to find, very easy to work on. It's been a very, very supported platform for a very long time. As long as you're going with a TM spec, single stack 1911, that's honestly what I would ultimately get between the two options. Army Armament, Golden Eagle. There are several different brands that make their version of a 1911, and they're all really good. They're all really, really good. Okay, let's see here. AEG is number one for your first replica. That's usually what I would say. If you're like, if this is gonna be your first airsoft gun period, then yeah, I would usually end up saying, make sure to go ahead and pick up an AEG. It's just easier. I mean, granted, you can go with the pistols for sure. Like gas blowback pistols are absolutely a blast. Like gas blowback anything is going to be the most fun that you will have playing airsoft, hands down, right? Because just the sense of realism that you get, nothing like that, like moving slide or that actuating bolt, right? Just like the real thing. It's just so much fun. It kind of reminds you of the real deal quite a bit, and that's a huge draw towards gas blowback. But it does require a little more maintenance, does require a little more work, does require a little more know-how, I would say. AEGs, I feel like are going to give you a little bit more of a tolerance. Yeah, it ultimately just depends on what you want to do. Make sure to say, if you're okay with random and anything, the Platinum Mystery Box is great. Yeah, I would always say the Platinum Mystery Box is always a solid option for anyone. Pretty much all of our mystery boxes are really, really dope, right? Especially if you want to like leave it up to you, right? El Taco picked up my HK M110 perks to living at the Walnut Store showroom. So gorgeous. Shopping for worthy bolt-ons for it. Absolutely, absolutely. You got to get all the accessories. You know what I'm saying? All the accessories. You got to get all the accessories for it. Got to get all the accessories for it. Let's see here. Shadow, is there any good AEGs under $300? Any good AEGs under $300? Yeah, there are plenty of good AEGs that are under $300. You know, it really depends on what it is that you're looking for in terms of like your expectations, like models and everything. Generally speaking, a lot of AEGs under $300 are actually really, really solid. In fact, generally speaking, what I would say like the price point to have for a solid, I mean really good AEG, starting budget minimum is $150. $150 to about $250, and you are like, you have a good amount of the airsoft market available in the U.S. at your disposal, right? Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of like high-end, more expensive guns that exist out there. But if you're looking for sub $300, yeah, man, there's still plenty of good stuff. KWA, Arcturus, Elite Force even does have some stuff as well. G&G does still have some stuff that are under $300 still. I know, surprising, but G&G does still have guns under $300. Lancer Tactical, Specna Arms. There's quite a few options actually that you can go with in terms of like stuff under $300. Let's see here. Who is? Oh, it's getting a lot of like messages. There you go. There you go. But yeah, like under $300, yeah, you got plenty of good stuff. Like, I mean, one of my personal favorites usually. Well, actually, I wonder how much these are. Yeah, no. never mind on that one. But KWA original. I think we got restocked on some of the originals. Yeah, the Eve 9 and the Eve 4 are back in stock, actually. If I would say, like, both these are really good options. I think I like the Eve 9 a little bit more than the Eve 4. But, yeah, this was a great option for under $300. You know, it's getting a little close. Use coupon code 20 to get 10% off. You're welcome. But this would be something that I would highly recommend for most players. This would be something I highly recommend for someone that wants something a little bit more, you know, a little bit higher quality, but still not paying that $300 price just yet. It is going to come included with the VPS adjustable FPS system. So again, literally all you need to do is twist using a special Allen key one way, and it'll lower, twist another way, and it'll increase the FPS. So it's very easy. You can bring it both indoor, outdoor. Version 2 gearbox, very easy to upgrade, though you probably won't end up needing to do anything. Maybe swap in for a unicorn type or inner barrel, and then now you're shooting laser beams. But even then, this out the box is pretty damn accurate. It's got some good range too. Both this and the E4. This is going to be 280. The E4 is going to be, what, 260. Yeah, 260. And there's other versions as well. 250, you can get the loose C4, this little PDW, right, pistol caliber carbine. It's pretty sick, man. Again, there are some really good options under 250. It really just depends on what ultimately is that you are looking for. If you're saying AK for under 250, I would say the best bang for your buck's got to be the Kalashnikov USA. Kalashnikov USA. I spelled that right. Yeah. Kalashnikov USA. There are... Oh, dude. And they're on a shocker deal? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I would say go for something like this. The KR104 SBR. Or the KR104S. Basically, it's just a matter of what length barrel and what kind of stock you want. They're all going to be folding stocks, whether you get the full or the skeletonized triangular stock. Both of these are solid. Version 3 gearbox. And it's a quick change spring system. Quick change on an AK. That is really fucking cool. Right? Really, really freaking cool. I would say go for one of these. Polymer construction throughout, but it's sturdy-ass polymer. We know because we've tested it out. Make sure to go and check out our torture test videos. Highly recommend you do that. It's very entertaining to watch, and it's amazing to see how strong polymer guns have become. Polymer guns are like literally the new meta, I would say. Just because, again, it's so cool. Like, again, we lit this one specifically on fire, let it go for several minutes, and it still works. Like, we have it in our market room. The gun still shoots. You know what I mean? Like, ran it over, like, lit this thing on fire for like what, 5 minutes? 5 minutes. This shit still shoots. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. That's what I would say for like under $300 AK. That's what I'll go with. Or you can go with E and L if you can find them. I think some of them have increased in price, but some of them might still be right at that like under $300 mark. So you go in E and L. Okay, there are still some that are under. Something like this, the Essentials lineup. The AKM, honestly, Essentials. This is the one that I would personally get. For me, I would probably get this one, right? Just because, again, full metal construction, wood handguard, is actual real wood as well, including the stock. I love AKMs, man. That's my favorite form of the AK. AKMs, AK47s, like that's what I like, man. That is ultimately my jam. That's what I would go with. And they'll still use a version 3 gearbox, so very, very cool. Let's see, going through, keeps going through. I got any World War II, or do you mean you got? I think right now we have a few, like Car 98s, we have MP40s, STG 44. We also have the, I believe we have the M1 Garand right now. Let me double check, because this is the one that I've been wanting, actually. Garand. Do we still have it available? Let me see, because I genuinely do want one. Damn it! It's sold out again. Sold out a freaking again. The A&K full-size M1 Garand. Like, I really want this one. It's AEG, so again, as cool as the gas public is, I think it's a lot more practical going AEG. And magazines are still available for it too, so yeah, there you go. There you go. Shadow Mink's Hobbies. Can you guarantee me none of the AKs if I got a black platinum box? Technically speaking, I can't. Technically speaking, we can't, Shadow Minx. I do apologize for it. We can't guarantee that you won't get an AK. However, what I would suggest, Shadow Minx, if you really want, if you're like, because I know I feel like if you've been mentioning this, you've been kind of teetering on getting one. If you do want to get one, and you really don't want an AK, what I would suggest is, say, maybe both DM and I would say put in the notes comment section, say, you know, I want anything on this list but no AK, right? Something like that. Just, and you can say, like, because I can't afford to get, you know, maybe extra, like, or I can't afford to buy magazines for a whole other platform or something, right? It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee, but it definitely, we still read the notes comment section. That is something that we literally see on our, whenever we pull the orders or whenever we pack them up, we see the notes comment section. Like, it's part of the system. We will automatically see it. But again, DMing us and also putting in the notes comment section will help quite a bit. So if you say that, we can see what we can do. But again, it just unfortunately is not a guarantee. I will make a case for you too. If you do that, Shadow Minx, I will make a case for you and do whatever I can to see if I can make sure that you don't get an AK. But it just can't be guaranteed. That makes, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. I do need to buy a rifle, but I don't know if I should get AEG or gas. Blowback, Elias, Roblox Gaming. AEG. If this is your first one, AEG, for sure. It was mentioned earlier, but yeah, I'll say it again. AEG, for sure. Can I call to check if you have an item available in store, the Hom Nest? Our phone lines right now is... for customer service is down. What I would highly recommend, the Hom Nest, DM us, Instagram, Facebook, Discord. You can DM us there, and we can see if we have an item available in the actual walk-in store. We can check for you. But I would say DM us sooner than later. So if anything, you can DM the main Discord account on our Discord page, on our Discord server. And I can physically check for you if we have it available, and we can get back to you. We all the marketing boys, we all manage the Discord account, myself included. So if you DM that account, we can definitely like see if we have that specific item in store. If not, we can also do a will call too for you. Calix, what do you think of the AAP01? Interesting question. I actually do like the AAP01. Also, side note, make sure, guys, if you ask a question, make sure to put the letter Q right in front of your question. It makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to go ahead and see. What do I think about the AAP01? I think it is a fantastic pistol, right? I think it is one of those pistols that came out swinging, right? It's a very, very interesting design. It looks unique, but still has, a really, really large plethora of aftermarket support out there. You know, even we're constantly carrying and bringing in more stuff for it. We got these new carbine kits. These are actually very interesting. I really want to go ahead and see these in action as well. I want to see someone pick one of these bad boys up and start using it. That would be cool. Again, carbine kits, more smaller components as well, OEM shit. Atlas Custom Works has been on it, man. Atlas Custom Works has been on it. Also, TTI, they've been coming out with some more stuff as well. So again, you have plenty of parts available for it if you wanted to go ahead and do like an AAP01 project of some kind. Keep scrolling through. Oh, I'm an indoor player when it's cold and rainy out. Well, plus the outdoor fields are nothing but large hills around here. Too old to ruck a mountain every game. I kind of get it. I don't know. I think I like that challenge. You know what I mean? I like that challenge of like, hey, I gotta run real far. I gotta do this. You know, like physical, like labor intensive thing. You know, to get an edge over the players. Because stamina is one thing I do have plenty of for whatever reason. I actually am very, very good about keeping up and going on for long periods of time. Will, okay, this is your question. What's your opinion on the Arcturus NY06 Sword as a first AEG? Well, let's look up the NY06. But I can tell you right now, you know, I actually really do like the Sword series. I think they're cool, right? Again, nothing Arcturus makes is going to feel like, in terms of its internal performance, mind you, in terms of internals and its performance, Arcturus is always going to feel like just like a hair above everyone else, right, out the box, especially at around that price point, the sub $300. They feel solid, man. They feel amazing. Told, the shim job that you get out of the box for an Arcturus is amazing, right? It's damn near perfect. I would say if you have the means to go and spend a little bit more instead of like the standard models, like their full metal ARs, if you wanted to go with the sword specifically, I have nothing against them, man. I think they are a solid pick. And I would say right now is definitely the time to pick one up for yourself, Will, because right now, every $50 spent will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. So remember, you get up to $50, maybe a little bit more, that's 5 entries. You get up to $100 mark, though. You get up to $100, that's 10. $150, that's 15. 200, that's 20. You get the idea. Think multiples of 50. You are getting 5 per. So don't miss out. Not only that, you want to get the best AEG on the market right now. Hands down, you got to pick yourself up at Mayo Gang MGC4, whether it be the Mark 1, the Mark 2 combo, Performance Plus package, pre-order or not, doesn't matter. Get yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4 and you're getting 50, you heard that right, 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. So don't miss out. Guys, don't waste the opportunities that have been handed to you. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So shoot your shot now while the going is good. And also, if you guys are local to the SoCal area, or if you're going to find yourself in the area around this time before the end of the day, I would highly recommend that you swing by the Custom Showroom and Lounge located at 21077 Commerce Point Drive. We have some crazy in-store deals going on right now, up to 15% off all airsoft guns and up to 20% off accessories in-store. So don't miss out. Again, you don't want to miss out. You do not want to miss it. It keeps going through. I know we got a few more questions and stuff. Holy shit, it moved quite a bit. After I went to an indoor field for a while to lose weight and get in shape before I go back to the outdoor field. No, that's understandable. Indoors, like, you know, fast pace, a lot of like quick movements. What is it? Hit high intensity stuff. Like, yeah, no, that's a great way to do it. That's actually pretty smart. That is actually pretty smart. Come to California for the summer, literally melt pounds away at indoor. It was 95 degrees Fahrenheit at 11 p.m. last time I played at any one. If I had a remote job and I could bring my kids, sure. Well, no, I get that. Once you have kids, I imagine it's like that is your concentration. You know, at the end of the day, that is what you are responsible for this life. You know what I mean? Like you gotta take care of not just yourself, but also that kid too. That's totally understandable. Totally understandable. See, Isaias, how's the leg? Nice. For those that don't know, Dominic R came in the walk-in store earlier, picked up a will call, picked up one of those guns that was on a oh my god, what the heck was it called? It was on a sale, right? It was one of those like Lancer Gen 2 hybrids that was like discounted almost like up to 50% off. It was insane. He picked up one of those. It was freaking sick. But you know, this morning I went to the gym. I did legs today, and I was feeling great. I was feeling awesome, right? Had a good workout in. And then for whatever reason, when I was walking around in the storefront today, helping Dominic, my leg just completely I don't know what happened. My leg hurts now. It's feeling better, Dominic. It has gotten better. But just for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe I didn't stretch enough. I don't know. It didn't feel like a cramp. It just felt like a sharp pain going up my calf. So I don't know what that was. Might have been a cramp. I don't think so, but whatever it might have been, it's gone now. So I just got to keep an eye on it. Mitchell McKenna, how does a rewards program work? Is there a code you need to enter? Slipped my mind the last order. So Mitchell McKenna, so it depends on what you mean by which specific rewards program. If you're talking about the in-store rewards, that is going to be handled through 5-star. We have 5-star tablets, which we use to check out. And every dollar you spend using the 5-star tablet, if you have an account with us, you will be getting a point, which you can later redeem for free stuff, but that is in-store only. Now, if you were referring to the Wombo Combo, if you're getting rewards store credit back, that does take some time. You get, a small percentage back for every order you make, but it does take quite a while for that percentage to actually reach your store account. You can usually check to see if it's hit. You go onto your account and you can see your voucher balance, and it'll usually show up there. You can, and again, it might be like a random number, but that's all the orders that you've placed when Wombo Combo was active. All right, guys. Looks like we have 30-ish something viewers right now, but only 16 likes. Only 16 guys. Make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this live stream and share this around with as many people as possible. Let's get all eyes on this live stream. This is the best way to increase your odds of winning the $600 shopping spree giveaway. You don't want to miss out. All right, let's keep going through here. I use a pink PO8 Luger with snail drum. I call the Pogger. Honestly, I kind of want to see that. I actually really want to see that. I'll talk. Well, I can't guarantee it. They grant lots of wishes when you put a gun that you'd like to avoid in the notes. As you guys are homies. Thank you, Taco. Always appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Again, we try our best. Really do. We really do. Obviously, there are limitations to what we can and cannot do. But you know, at the end of the day, you ask us or make a request. Like we can see what we can do about making it happen for you. You know what I mean? Like we're not dicks. We're not gonna like, you know, completely ignore it. We want to help you guys out as much as possible. Isaias, hope you're doing well today, brother. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you. I am doing well today. Again, the issue with my car this morning was a bit of a hassle. You know, caused me to be like an hour late to work. Thankfully, Boston was very cool with it. He let me know like, hey, just come in when you can. I was very grateful for that. And I was able to come in as soon as I possibly could. Thankfully, my girlfriend has a car that I can borrow. Yeah, that worked out very well in my favor. Fortunately. Shadow Minx, it's hard to run the full-length M16 at the indoor field, but when you shower a target, it's hilarious. Oh, I see. Oh, because you run the 203s. That's right. I mean, hey, I've seen plenty of it. If you guys look up old videos of like the oh my god, was it Operation Enduring and Operation Iraqi Freedom? You look up videos of that stuff, like early Global War on Terror, right? Early GWAT stuff videos. You see, especially like when I look up like Marines, right? They had full-length M16s going in. From what it seemed like, they had full-length M16s going into the war. All right. And they were having to clear out buildings in the middle of like an urban area, like in the middle of Iraq, right? Like literally having to clear out these buildings, right? And like, I'd call them metropolitan areas, right? It's a city. It is a city, right? Having to clear out these homes and all these different buildings, right? Like that shit must have sucked, right? But hey, they are able to do it with an M16 at the end of the day, right? Just goes to show it's not the gun, it's the user. It's the user at the end of the day. And again, I imagine having a 203 helps out very much. Best pistol, the one is in your hand that works and shoots well. Casper, my man, you know exactly what's up. What's the best pistol? The pistol that works, the pistol that's in your hand, because again, it's the shooter, not the gun. But again, I would say that there are guns out there that are definitely shine above the rest, though. Still. Keeps going through. I always put in notes things I'd prefer not to have if possible. Seems to work, but still up to them at the end of the day. Yeah, Casper, we do read those. We do try our best to try to like follow that as well. Like, be flexible, and you know we'll see what we can do. That's always the best piece of advice I can give to everyone. Oh, it's bit about the new max cost. I just hate Oh, it's not. Okay. It's not about the new max cost. I just hate AKs. I guess, but again, if you put something along those lines, like oh, you know, I just don't want to spend the money on a platform, you know, on another platform. That for us like looks as like, okay, we're gonna try to help. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's a good cause. That's a good reason, as opposed to just AK no look cool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's what I would suggest. It helps. It's all to help your case. It's all to help your case. Shadow Weeks. Sir Jonathan, that's why you were asking what's the best pistol. What is the best pistol? I mean, if you ask me right now, in terms of what I think the highest performance, the best performance and the highest quality pistol that you can get on the airsoft market right now, you guys probably already know what it is, right? It's the Pit Viper and the Sand Viper remastered. It's got to be one of those two, right? I'll do the Pit Viper, right? It's got to be the Pit Viper. If Stitch were here, he'd be saying, you know, spamming Pit Viper supremacy. I missed that. But yeah, it's got to be the Pit Viper, the Jag Arms Terran Tactical Innovations, fully licensed Pit Viper, right? This thing is an absolute beaut. I will click on a bigger picture so you guys can see. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, right? hand stippled micro stipple grip on there. CNC aluminum slide. You do get the pre-installed comp on there. Nice Picatinny rail, or not Picatinny, like accessory rail, I should say, accessory rail, right? So you can add a laser, flashlight. I personally would go for a light, honestly. Nice fiber front sight on here as well. The slide on this thing, man, like the action is just so buttery smooth. Everyone that owns one of these has been very happy with the performance of these bad boys. But if you want to get a step above even this, because this thing already slaps. This thing already slaps. But if you want to go and get something even better, what I would say is go for the Pit Viper. Where is it? I'm going to look it up there. It's somewhere around here. All right, I'm going to look up Pit Viper. Go for the Pit Viper Performance. Right, let's go. Let's see what that pulls up. Let's see what that pulls up. Get a P Plus or a Performance Plus on these bad boys. The Performance Plus is basically going to be the same gun, but you are getting a unicorn type or inner barrel and bucking pre-installed into the gun for you. We do the work for you. We install it for you. So right from the get-go, you are solid. You are great to play. Where the heck did it go? Pit Viper P Plus. All right, let's pull that up. That should show up. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, it's going to cost a little bit more, right? It's going to add a little bit more to the overall total, but honestly, it's worth it. You're going to be shooting freaking laser beams with this installed. And again, you don't have to do any of the work. We're still going to include the stock inner barrel and buckings just so you can have it. But again, having it already pre-installed for you, hell yeah, that's a steal, man. That's a steal at the end of the day. Casper, I've slowly become a polymer greater than metal fan. That's what I'm saying, man. Again, you can still like metal. Don't get me wrong. Metal guns feel amazing in the hands, right? There's just nothing like the feeling of having a metal receiver or metal, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels really solid, right? It feels cool. And it definitely adds to your immersion to an extent, right? But, you know, if you're solely focused on performance, it really shouldn't matter whether you're going with metal or polymer. Dare I say, if you were looking for more like durability, I think in this day and age, I would say that most polymer can outlast most metal now when it comes to metal. Because most metal receivers that you find, I'll say in like the 300 maybe low and lower price range, a lot of it is going to be made out of pot metal. A lot of it is going to be made out of cheaper materials, which, again, still serves its purpose for airsoft very, very well. It's all you need. But if you're talking about durability, I would say polymer has a higher chance of taking the abuse of regular play over time. I believe so. I genuinely believe that. But again, to each their own. Everyone has. Do you guys generally prefer metal receivers, or do you guys actually prefer the more lightweight polymer stuff? Again, I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. What do you guys prefer in your airsoft guns? Specifically, we're talking about like rifles and SMGs and that sort of thing. Anything that's not a pistol, right? Ponton is asking, hello there. Hi, what do you think about Scorpion Evo? Scorpion Evo, very cool. Scorpion Evo is very cool. Thankfully, we have a ton of them. Scorpion Evo. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Scorpion Evos are really, really dope. I think they are a cool little gun, right? A cool little SMG, little PDW there. They make many different variations of it. I'm personally more partial to the Evo BET carbine. I think this one looks the coolest in my opinion, but again, to each their own. I don't know, it just looks sick, man. And again, I like the fact that it is a very, very reliable gun right out the gate. There is more and more parts that are becoming available for its speed. Max is actually coming out with these quote-unquote speed triggers that are really, really sick for it. Again, there's more aftermarket parts for them coming out as well. Magazines, that's the only downside is you have to buy the magazines in a 3-pack, but that's fine. KWA does the same thing for their KO lineup, so it's not that big a deal, really, at the end of the day. Let's see here. One second. Let's see here. One second. All right, there we go. I keep scrolling up. What do you think, Scorpio? Down with KWA Polymer. That's what I'm saying, man. El Taco. KWA Polymer fucking slaps, dude. Like, that shit is sturdy as fuck. Weapons grade polymer is legit. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Stop rubbing in the West Coast. Us over here in the East Coast will just freeze on the field. No, I get that. Again, I feel bad whenever like an East Coast viewer is watching, right? Whenever Cisco or any other boys, whether it be on a video or on a live stream, when they're like, "Oh, it was a little chilly today," I'm like, "Man, I know for a fact it's snowing over there, right? And on the Midwest and out on the East Coast right now, like everyone's freezing their asses off over there, man. We are spoiled here in California. We are absolutely spoiled. The coldest it gets here, at least in SoCal, maybe in the 60s, maybe in the mid 60s at worst. right? So we are really, really spoiled when it comes to it. Anytime it drops below like 72, we're just like, oh, it's really cold. I'm gonna freeze. Like, no, it's not. It's not that cold. It ain't that cold. Let's see here. One second. There we go. All right, keep going through. KR104s shoots freaking laser out of the box. That's what I'm saying, man. Here, I'll pull that up again. KR-104, right? Any one of those, whether it be the SBR, the S, don't matter, right? The KR-104s, absolutely sick. Any one of the Kalashnikov USA licensed guns are going to be a solid pick, especially if you wanted to dip your toes into the AK world, right, without spending a ton of money and still get like something really, really convenient, really cool. That quick change spring system, really fucking cool, man. Like, I've been wanting to see more QC spring systems on version 3s, right? On AK specifically. That's really neato. That is really, really neato. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft related questions, feel free to let me know down in the live chat. I'll ask that you put the letter Q right in front of it. That way it's a lot easier for me to see whether you're looking for product recommendations for stuff we sell on our website, my opinions on certain airsoft guns. Again, if you were looking for maybe just you want to ask me a private, like a personal question, you are more than welcome to. I'm an open book. I don't keep any secrets, really. Depends what you're asking about, sir. AEG for first rifle, gas for pistols, AEG for microgun. That's true. Yeah, I do love the AEG one more. What tech? Dude, I feel fucking bad, man. I feel so sorry. I don't want to like keep butchering your name, dude. Isaias, what would be your dream gun? That is interesting because I have many dream guns because I have many dreams. I have several dreams. But when it comes to like a lot of the guns that like my dream guns, I've been able to build out like a lot of the guns that I've always wanted, right? The guns in my like collection, because I think I'm also a collector at heart too, right? I love collecting shit, and I've been able to collect almost every gun that I want, like in airsoft form to an extent. There's obviously still a list of guns that I want that I need to add to the collection, of course, right? I think if I had to pick like the #1 dream gun, like I probably will never own one ever, but I still want it. It probably would be ERS. Yeah, like you guys already know. If you guys have been our longtime viewers of the stream or you guys watch our videos, you guys already know. The next generation recoil shock Tokyo Marui Mark 46. This is definitely got to be the dream gun. This or the classic Army M133 Mini Vulcan. I like this because, again, this is everything that I've wanted in the 249 platform to be a thing. Like, Tokyo Marui took the system, made it their own, and improved in almost every single facet. Have improved the Mark 46 design, right, in terms of its internals. The gearbox, obviously, it is proprietary. I know it kind of goes with the territory, to be honest. But it's solid, man. Like, again, and it's the most fun. This is more fun than any LMG that I've had the pleasure and the privilege of shooting, right? I've shot and I know, everyone's going to ask, what about the Gas 249? I've shot at one. It's fun. It's not this fun. This is the most fun that I have ever had shooting an LMG. But obviously with that price point, it is a little hard to justify. It makes sense when I really think about it, why it costs as much. But man, is it a hefty price point, you know? The other one would be the M133 Mini Vulcan, right? M133 Mini Vulcan, like from Classic Army, is an absolute fucking vibe, man. Like, this is ridiculous, and it's amazing. I love every little inch of this gun, right? I love how lightweight it is. You can carry this bad boy all day with no issues. You don't need an HPA tank like you do with the M132. The fact that this one is AEG powered is like really fucking sick. Requires 2 LiPo batteries, 211 to function, but hey, I got those for days. Right? All you need to do is plug those in, literally dump in a bag of BBs, and you're set, man. You are literally set. You don't gotta worry about anything. It literally holds 2,200 rounds. Like, damn, you know, like this thing shoots so fast too. It's so cool, right? Like, this would be the gun, like my dream gun as well. This would be like a little bit more feasible in terms of money, but again, like practically, like speaking, like this is definitely like I would not be able to bring this to an indoor field. I would not be able to bring this to like N1, as far as I know, right? But again, still, this is definitely got to be like the top 2 dream guns right now. We got to do a meetup at Airsoft GI store and roll out to all play after the holidays. That's what El Taco, that's actually a very good idea. I would love it if we could do like a game on. Well, here's the thing. The only problem with that is that obviously, you know, my boy Justin and I do work on Saturdays. However, it would be pretty sick if we could do maybe on a Saturday as well, right? Or on a Friday. We all meet up at GI on a Friday, right? Friday afternoon. Hang out with everyone, right? Like get ready, like talk about our gear, get all last minute supplies needed, and then we hit up Project N1. Hit up Project N1 because it's close by, right? They do like games late on in the night. I love Project N1 in the first place. We'll obviously be able to go ahead and hang out with Sigma, right? He's a regular there. Maybe get some of the homies as well to come out. Yeah, that'd be dope. And then we can all get something to eat after, right? Maybe we can go get King Taco or something after. That was something that we used to do. Sigma, myself, Head Tech Taylor, we used to, whenever we would all go, we would literally play Airsoft, and then we would go to King Taco after. It was absolutely a vibe. I miss those days. I do miss those days when I had a little more free time. But honestly, I'm down to go again. Has Storefront been busy today? The Hom Nest. It has been. It's had its moments where it's been pretty busy, and then I think right now it's calmed down a little bit. But honestly, I would say if you guys are local to the area, if you guys have an opportunity to swing by the Custom Showroom and Lounge, it's worth it, man. It's worth it. I would highly recommend you swing by, especially if you're in the market right now to get yourself an airsoft gun, or maybe you want to pick up an airsoft gun for maybe that newer player in your life, right? Maybe there's someone like a brother, a friend, sibling of some sort, maybe some relative that wants to get into airsoft but not sure what to get. I'd highly recommend bringing them in. We can definitely show them the way. Do you know the way? We can definitely show them the way, and then hook them up with something amazing right now, because we got some major in-store deals right now. Or again, if you want to go out and do some holiday shopping while you're at home, highly recommend you take advantage of the promotions going on right now. Every $50 spent will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? So $50, 5, $100, 10. 150, you getting 15, 220, so on and so forth. Multiples of 50, you get 5 per. You want to pick yourself up the best AEG on the market right now. Get yourself a Mayo Gang MDC4. Mark 1, Mark 2, don't matter. Pre-order or not, you will be getting 50 entries if you order one before the end of the stream at 5:30. So don't miss out. And if you haven't already, make sure to place your orders for a Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box, where you can win double, right? You'll get 15 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Free UPS ground shipping. It literally says it in the title right there, right? And 180 gets you a insane prize list, right? Potential. All these guns you can win, and every single gun is going to cost more than the box itself. So don't miss out. All right. And again, guys, make sure to go and leave a thumbs up on this live stream. Really helps us out. Again, want to make sure that we get all eyes on this stream. Don't miss your opportunities. Don't miss your opportunities. Keep scrolling through. Keep scrolling through. Recommend AGs on the 300 SEMA, AK74, 75. SEMA is like not too bad. I just feel like they definitely are a little more outdated. You honestly, like between the two, if I had a choice between a SEMA or going with a Kalashnikov USA, I would hands down pick a Kalashnikov USA license AK like any day of the week for sure. I will for sure would pick those up any day of the week. But again, that's just me personally. See, keep going through, keep going through. Gear, guns, and moving boxes. What's going on, man? What do you think about the Tokyo Marui Extreme 45? I think it's cool, right? Like, I think that... Here, I'll pull it up. Extreme. There you go. Do Extreme. It should show up like this. Might take a while. There. Oh, or not. There we go. Tokyo Marui Extreme 45 is fun, man. It's a really, really cool automatic pistol. I mean, I've never been, like, that big into, like, full auto pistols. Because it's almost like, where would I use it other than, like, a Milsim event? But, you know, I think, again, it's a TM high kappa at the end of the day, right? TM high kappa. That means there's plenty of upgrades you can do to these bad boys. I think at the Shocker deal, this is definitely something that I would recommend if you really were in the market for a full auto pistol. This thing does shoot hella fast. It's remember, the slide and the build construction is very, very lightweight. It's incredibly lightweight. So that means there's not a whole lot of gas needed to go ahead and cycle it. So you're going to get like a pretty damn fast rate of fire on this bad boy. I would say it's worth it for sure. At that price, hell yeah, I would say it's worth it. Charging batteries myself, hoping to force myself out tomorrow. I have 4 new Thunder Beasts to rock at the end. Hey, 4 Thunder Beasts, that's what's up. That's what's up. Rip everyone that's not wearing ear protection. Let's see here. What do you think of the new VFC version 3 GVRs? I haven't had too much experience with them. Glenn Wade, I am anxiously awaiting to get some for ourselves because I really want to go ahead and shoot one. I really want to see how they perform. I want to do full review on those bad boys. VFC makes some fantastic stuff. I love their GVRs. Importing them sometimes can be a bit of a pain. But, you know, if we're able to get some in, you can expect a full review on the version 3 GVRs, like on the new GVRs that are set to release. steadily organizing all my airsoft gear, Darktree. No, I get that. I gotta organize my garage too. Darktree, when you came over, I didn't show you the garage because garage was kind of a mess. Otherwise, I would have shown you what other guns I have in my collection. But it's pretty bad right now. Again, I'm waiting for an opportunity where my fiance and I can start organizing the garage together. That way I can help her out, clean out all and throw out all the stuff that she doesn't need anymore, throw out all the junk in there, so I have more space. Because that I've mentioned it before on stream. But I do plan on having my garage actually be the streaming studio for me. Like, I definitely want to have that be a streaming studio and also a recording studio for myself whenever I do voiceover work. I really want to be able to soundproof it as best I can. It probably is not going to be perfect, but, you know, I could get something to work. I can get something to work. Virgil Hill, good to see you, man. So I want a bronze and black Mark 1. I want a P++ like my current one. Aside the unicorn barrel, what motor, anything else do I need? Usually, what motor should I recommend for that one? I think going with like an Arcturus 20. You can go with a 28. I would say Arcturus 25K, CNC high torque motor, or you can go with the classic Army. Oh God, I forget the motor that it's used. I forget. Like, there's another motor from Classic Army. That's probably what I would suggest that you would need. Aside from the unicorn barrel, to get it to be at that same level, you know what I mean? Because those are the motors we've used for our P++, or P++. You can also use the G&G Ifrit if you want to. That one's not as torquey, but it still has a really fast rate of fire too. So, you know, there's that. So any one of those motors, I would say, is probably like your go-to, Virgil Hill. Hi, this one comes from Ricard Christiansen. Hi, have you sold and sent airsoft guns to Norway? I know we've done to Europe before, but I don't know about Norway specifically, Rickard. I would say, you know, as long as you are following your country's laws regarding airsoft and the importation of them, what's required, then there shouldn't be any issue about sending stuff out to Norway specifically. Don't see any reason why we wouldn't, unless it's banned or anything. If it is, then obviously there's nothing we can do, right? But again, as long as you are following the laws, then it should be all right. Have you, Sir Jonathan, have you airsoft on a mountain before? Chef Panic, he is the, hey, yo, pause, Chef. Hey, why are you trying to raise me up, bro? Why are you flirting with me, dog? Trinity's watching. Trinity's probably watching. You shouldn't be flirting with me. But have I ever airsofted on a mountain before? Not a mountain. I've done, like, pretty steep hills before. Clovis, California, Hill 559, that AO, whenever I do Milsom West there, those hills are no joke sometimes. Like, there's literally this one fucking, like, rolling hill in these rocks formation that have formed essentially what we like to call Pride Rock. If you guys remember Lion King. You jump from there, like, you can, like, there's a river underneath, but even then, man, like, you can do some serious damage to yourself if you take a fall wrong at Hill 559. Never on an actual mountainside, though. Mostly rolling hills, rocks, cliffs, that sort of thing, but never, like, mountain, you know, nothing major like that. Keeps going through. Bless you, thank you. See names I recognize, Chef, of course, we got all the regulars here. Make sure it keeps running through. Day something asking for Mayo Gang pistol box. Shadow Mix, I know you've been asking for that for a while. Here's a question for you guys. Do you want us to do a Mayo Gang pistol box? Because we've done mystery boxes with pistols before, and we noticed that not everyone was a big fan of that. We thought they were cool, right? We thought doing a pistol box was really cool, but we did notice that there were some people that were like, oh, you know, you're just throwing in random pistols in there. And it was like, no, like, we thought these pistols were all good. Right? So that's why we haven't done it. We haven't done a pistol box because, again, like, not too many people seem to like it when we do the pistol box. But, I mean, again, if you guys are saying right here and right now that you guys want us to do a Mayo Gang pistol box of some sort, have a comeback for one, we can do what we can do. That's not a problem. Again, obviously, we need to see the support for it. We need to see people asking for it more than just one, Shadow Minx. But, again, if we get enough people asking for it, we can bring it back. That ain't a problem for us. We would love to do it. Keep scrolling through. Okay, should be caught up on all those. Scroll into the most recent comments and questions. Remember, guys, promos above my head are going to be ending. You have a little bit over an hour, just a little bit over an hour left before the stream is. Damn, time is moving fast. I haven't even been keeping up with the time. But yeah, time is moving fast, so make sure you guys place your orders in now. Every $50 spent will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, so don't miss out. Again, $50 like goal, and that's like 5 entries. You get $100 though, that's 10. You reach 150, that's going to be 15, so on and so forth, multiples of 50, 5 each, right? So don't miss out. Now is definitely the time to place your orders. Get that holiday shopping done. Get yourself something nice this year, like a Mayo Gang MGC4, Mark 1 or Mark 2, pre-order or not, you will be getting 50 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. And if not, we still have plenty of other guns that are on a shocker deal. We're talking Tokyo Marui, we're talking G&G, we're talking Elite Force. So many good things that are discounted, but only for a limited time, so make sure you place your orders now while you can. New products constantly being added, like the new KWA M10 and Q10 as well. I'm very excited about this Q10, by the way. But we also have the, again, I believe we had just a very small amount of the Elite Force Limited Edition HK M110s. This thing is fucking nice. This thing is really freaking cool. I honestly, I was having to pick one up. I'm glad Cisco did, so I can borrow his now. But what I really want to get is the M3 Moz. This bad boy, this launcher is going to be so freaking sick. I want to bring one out every single time I play now. I really want this, but you know, there are still plenty of other guns that are, and other new stuff, new products that we are bringing to the site constantly, which you guys have to make sure that you keep up with, because again, new stuff is being dropped almost every day, almost every single day. There's going to be new products, right? And again, you want to win double, order yourself the Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box, free UPS ground shipping, 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, and you're guaranteed to win something off of this prize list, which everything on here is going to cost more than the box itself. Guaranteed dub every single time. Don't miss your opportunities, guys. Remember, if you have any airsoft related questions, you're looking for product recommendations on our website, or you want my opinions on something, feel free to let me know down in the live chat. Just put the letter Q right in front of your question. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to see. Even if you want to ask me personal questions, you know, I'm more than down to go ahead and ask. My question is for you guys. Knowing that we have all these mystery boxes, would you guys want to see a pistol mystery box actually being brought back to GI? Would you want us to do another mystery box, specifically a like maybe some form of like a Mayo Gang pistol box of some kind? Would you want to see that? Because if so, we can do it. But again, we got to see the support for it. We got to see the demand for it. Let's see here. Virgil Hill, Isaias, what other stock other than PTS can I use for nunchuck battery as slim as possible? Slim? Okay, I would say maybe go with the, if you want it to be as slim as possible, but still slap a nunchuck in there, it'd have to be pretty slim, you know. A pretty small nunchuck, mind you. This one should work. The G&G Gauss V7 stock. This one houses a pretty decent amount of battery space, I would say. This is pretty solid. I've been able to use tri-panels like nunchucks in this on guns that actually use this stock, like the G&G. Oh, which one is it? Oh my god, what is it? TR16, MBR 308, Mark 1, I believe, and the Mark 2, I believe they have these stocks. I recommend these. These are pretty solid. Do we have... Oh, but if you want it to be slim, that's the thing. Yeah, I would say probably this would be your best bet if you want it to still be fairly slim, I would say. Let's see. Down for a non-AR AK mystery box, even if it's more than the usual fixed list boxes we're used to saying. All right, Casper, good to hear from that. Good to see you. Fiona Cresswell, hi. Hello there. How are you doing, Fiona? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I bought 3, got 2 pistols, and a rifle. Okay. I bought 5 of the last pistol box. That's right. Akrai, good to see you again, man. Good to see you again, brother. Congratulations, by the way. I know that was that chat that you opened up Discord. I don't know if it was private or not, but congratulations. I did not know that your wedding was going to be very, very soon. So congratulations, man. I did not know this. I completely forgot that you were engaged in the first place. But again, congratulations on your engagement, and hopefully you guys have an awesome wedding. We definitely have to party. We definitely have to party soon. I don't know about bachelor party. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of bachelor parties in general, but we definitely got to hang out and play some airsoft though. Open up the pistol box right now. I'll buy it. Honestly, I believe you would. I believe you would. DA Airsoft. Hello there. How you doing? Casper, Alpine Airsoft. Now that I want to do after the oil rig one. That's what I'm saying, man. Playing airsoft on like an oil rig. Maybe playing it on some type of like on a container ship, you know what I mean? That'd be cool. Reenact like some of my Modern Warfare dreams, right? That'd be awesome. Caught in real life, dude. That'd be sick. All right, but Alpine Airsoft and a mountain, that'd be pretty sick. Remember, imagine if you have to like go skiing and then stop and then shoot. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Itachi Uchiha, how you doing, man? I run a HK416D by VFC that I had to import from Taiwan. It runs like a dream. Yeah, importation like is cool. It's just I know for a fact like there have been, because a lot of the guys here have tried to like import stuff from overseas from other websites, and because they didn't understand the full laws when it came to like importing stuff, especially if they weren't officially licensed, because those are things unfortunately that you find in the airsoft market. Yeah, sometimes they can get confiscated, they can get seized by customs. It's happened many times. You can ask plenty of people that it has happened to them. That is a risk that you take when importing, but hopefully nothing bad happens if you do decide to go that route. Shadowing, does Trinity play airsoft? Yes, she actually does. She actually went out with Chef and went to BB Wars Coastal Front, and we had an absolute blast. So we actually got to play together too, me and Trinity. We were actually holding down, protecting the flag from the rebels during the first game. That first 2-hour game, which was freaking long. Just nonstop action the first 2-hour game. That was fun. That was fun, though. It was absolutely... I had to literally take off my helmet in the middle of the game and keep my iPro on, because I was like, fuck this helmet. I'm hot. It's burning. Drive safe. PrimeTech, of course, PrimeTech gotta stay safe. Just want to say hello. I'm currently driving back home for an airsoft game. Please stay safe, PrimeTech. Please stay safe. Don't pull a me. Don't pull a me and then text and drive. That's not okay. I really need to stop doing that. Do you think you will ever run a GVR as a primary? And don't worry, you are safe, and it's the GI crew. Do I think I'll ever run a GVR as a primary? Yeah, I have. I actually have. I run a KWA LM4, and I love it, right? I love my LM4. Corks and all, you know what I mean? I've had it for years, man. I've had it since 2017. And I've run it as a primary, and it's fun. Again, running gas guns on the airsoft field is so much fun. It's literally the most fun you have playing airsoft because it's so close to the real deal. Again, it's just the biggest downside I had with running gas guns was, again, the weight of the magazines themselves. I genuinely believe, I don't know what it is, because I've shot like real guns before. Like, I gotta tell you, a real like AR mag, like 30-round magazine, I don't know, I feel like those LM4 mags are way heavier. I feel like they are significantly heavier than the real stuff, right? And like you add so many of them, because again, they're only like 40 rounds each, right? So 3 mags realistically ain't gonna cut it. You need like 5, I would say. Generally you need like 4 bare minimum, and even then you got to be pretty careful with your shots. Running a gas mag or gas guns is cool. Running gas guns is very, very cool, and I have used it. I might do it again sometime. The last time I did it was earlier this year, when one of my homies, shout out Nick Wah, I know you don't watch our freaking live streams, fake fan, when he came down and we played at Hollywood Sports, I had a blast running my LM4 as my primary. It was fun, man. It was very, very cool. We all decided, let's just run gas only. I'm tempted to try and stream indoor games at the field. Don't know if the Wi-Fi works on the field if it needs to. Ooh, that'd be cool. I have thought about that, doing like there is a way to do like live streaming like on game, like IRL when you're like doing like vlogging and stuff. There are ways to do it. Some people have what's called an IRL backpack. That's expensive though. Last I checked, that's pretty expensive to run something like that, a setup like that. But it would be cool, right, if you could have like an IRL backpack, like going along with whatever it is that you're doing at the moment. Like, especially if you're airsofting, that'd be cool. Live streaming gameplay, that'd be pretty sick. Shadow Mix, I don't think anyone else really does that, though. That's the thing. I don't think anyone else really does it. So you definitely would be one of the very few people out there that live streams their games. That's cool. Calyx loadout reveal? I would love to see a loadout reveal. I would love to see a... Wait, are you talking about me? I've done reveals before. I've done like... I don't think I've done a loadout pick in a while. The next loadout that I put together, yeah, I mean, I can do picks, and I'll drop it in the Discord. If you guys aren't already in it, I would highly recommend you check out our Discord server. There's a lot of good stuff going on in there. Okay, let's see here. First minutes, it's that one. Casper, any hint at next restock of MGCRs? Casper, I have no idea when those are gonna come in, dude. Here's the thing: the MGCR 556 models, the 7-inch and the 10-inch, those sold out like fucking fast, dude. Fast, right? But hopefully, we can get them in soon. Because again, I've mentioned this on earlier streams before, but Unicorn is, we announced this earlier in the week, Unicorn is going to be making bucking and inner barrel combos for the G&G spec gas pellet guns. They are going to be making the, like, again, according to their spec, they are going to be making them in, I think, several different lengths, again, according to the 12-inch, 7-inch, 10-inch, right? Those are going to be available, and we are going to be carrying them. That is going to be very, very cool. Because here's the thing. Boaz and I actually filmed a shooting portion of the MGCR on Thursday, I believe, when we filmed it. Yeah, we filmed it on Thursday, and it's a great, again, this gun performs great. Now, there are some downsides. The bucking definitely needs to be swapped out for a stiffer bucking. It definitely needs to improve in its consistency, and that is going, I can totally see how the bucking that it has right now is just not stiff enough. It needs something stiffer. Pause. It definitely needs it, but that, and I could see how this would benefit greatly from a unicorn type or inner barrel. It was already overhopping it was overhopping 4 threes, actually. It was overhopping 4 threes, which is insane, right? It was overhopping 4 threes, which is pretty damn cool to see, right? And this thing could clear 300 feet, like, fairly easily, and consistently, too. We were seeing it shoot past 300 feet and hitting the brown target pretty damn far out. It was really cool. But again, it definitely needed some help when it came to its hop overall. It definitely needs to be improved a little bit, and I think that ultimately comes down to the bucking. Swap that bucking out, and then we're going to have a real solid contender for, you know, the best gas back rifle on the market. I genuinely do believe that, right? This the MGCR 5.56 has the potential of being the next big platform, right? Like, this thing can supplant the Tokyo Marui standard. It really can, but again, it needs your support. The minute that unicorn barrels become live for it, I would highly recommend you pick one up as well, because holy shit, that thing is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Even Boaz is kind of regretting getting his MWS, because again, these MGCRs, man, they have it. It's where it's at, man. Let's see here. Tyler Klein, can you go over what you would buy to make an M4 into a long-range DMR? So it isn't solely just about the externals. It would also have to be the internals as well. Usually what I would suggest... Apologies for that. What I would usually suggest for turning a M4 into a long-range build, right? Because you won't technically be able to actually make it a DMR, because the caliber of it is not accurate. You would have to have something like heavier caliber, like 308 or something. Because M4s, however, you can get a really, really good shooting M4 turn into like an SPR, right? A nice little long-range build. What I would suggest would be longer inner barrel, longer outer barrel. Obviously, if you're rocking with something very, very short, of course you want to get that extra length in. Obviously, go for something like Unicorn, right, with their buckings and their inner barrels and hop-up nubs. That's going to give you near R-hop levels of consistency, which is amazing, especially for the value. Now, internal work is going to be very important as well. Depending on what sort of FPS your field allows for, that type of build to achieve, I would say maybe if you can, if you can go up to 500, maybe get a stiffer spring. Maybe like a 130, something along those lines, maybe a 130, right? Maybe tune the compression tightly, right? Maybe a new air nozzle if the one you have right now just ain't cutting it. Make sure that you are getting no leaks anywhere. Tighter compression, whether that be through the piston head, that might be something you might want to consider changing out as well. Maybe something with double O-rings. That's something that I've been told is very, very good, and I've put it in a lot of my longer range builds, like my Scar, and it's worked out very, very well for me. Yeah, that's got to be some of the things that I would recommend you look into. It depends on each gun, because not every gun is going to be the exact same, but those are some parts that I would probably recommend that you look into if you want to start getting into a DMR build. But the most important thing, honestly, is going to be the internal work as well. Oh yeah, and if you are going to go with a stiffer spring, you're going to need a torquier motor, something with a little more power. You are going to be sacrificing rate of fire, but if you're going for a true SPR, maybe long range style build, rate of fire shouldn't even be a thing. You should only be solely focused on just being able to pull that spring back and forth, and you need a little more power to do so. Let's see. Dude, let's do it right after the holidays. That'd be sick, El Taco. I would love to do that right after the holidays. Maybe we can get Cisco in on it. Well, we'll be like, hey, unofficial Mayo Gang game going on at indoors, right? Going on a Project N1. That'd be pretty sick. I would love. Would you guys like to do that? If I put that together, would you guys be down to go to Project N1 Friday night after hours at GI, right? As soon we all meet up at GI. Hang out throughout the day, and then we meet up at Project N1 immediately after, play for a few hours, and then we go to King Taco after, someplace else, right? And just hit up a little spot and get some grubbing. Would y'all be down for that? Because I would love to organize something like that. I would love to organize something like that. Dartry on Friday or Saturday? I would like to do Saturdays. It would be cool, but I feel like most people would prefer it on a Friday. I feel like most people would prefer it on a Friday. And to an extent, I think I would too, because then I can get out, because I get out of work on Fridays at like 5:30ish, sometimes 6 o'clock if I have to stay and lock up, right? So I stay a little bit late on Friday, but even then, Saturdays we close up shop at 7 o'clock, right? We close up shop at 7, so it is gonna be, I'm gonna be there for a little bit longer, and I want to get as much gameplay as much as I can. So showing up Friday after work or something would actually be more ideal for me. And then that way Saturday I can have time to like spend with my family and everything like that. But again, just depends on what you guys prefer. See, even Isaias is on board for the official, unofficial meet. Casper, of course I'm always down. I've hosted unofficial Mayo Gang meets before. I've hosted unofficial Mayo Gang meets before, even at my house, right? I've even hosted it at my house before, right? Like, it's happened, right? I've done it like once. I'm down to do it again with more people. Yeah, I would totally be down to do that. I would love to do, especially playing. I would love to play with you guys too. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft related question, make sure to go and let me know down in the live chat. Put the letter Q right in front of your question. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to see. Remember, the promos above my head are going to be ending. We have, we have 50 minutes left of the live. We have less than an hour left. We are less than halfway done, or we're more than halfway done, I should say. We're more than halfway done with the stream, so you got to make sure that you take advantage now while you guys can. Remember, every $50 spent will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, so don't miss out. Think multiples of 50, you get 5 per spent. Not only that, order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4, whether it be Mark 1, Mark 2, combo or not, you'll be getting 50. That's 50 chances of winning $600 all for yourself. That's part of the shopping spree giveaway. You don't want to miss out. Remember, all it takes to enter is a $20 order, but you might as well increase your odds as much as possible. You want to get the shopping spree giveaway, increase your odds, and also still get something really dope. I would highly recommend you also place an order for a Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box. Free UPS ground shipping, right? You get this insane list of prizes which you can win. You're guaranteed to win something off here, and everything here is more expensive than the box itself, so it's a guaranteed dub every single time. And again, 15 entries right there. 15 chances to win the shopping spree. This needs to be updated. I'm probably going to do that as soon as the stream's over. But you have 15 chances to win, right? Why not? Why the freak not? We have tons of new products that are available and tons of guns that are on sale right now. Now is the perfect time to get your holiday shopping done with Airsoft GI. The only guys that reward your orders very well with a shopping spree giveaway. So don't miss out. Let's see here. Make sure I don't miss anything. Your name is pronounced Wojtek. Thank you, Wojtek. That makes it a heck of a lot easier. I do appreciate that. Again, I hate butchering people's name. I don't mean any disrespect whenever I do that. I get it because that's literally the story of my life. No one, even to this day, most people can't pronounce my actual name. Like, most people don't even know what my actual name even is, which is pretty hilarious to me. Shadow Minx Hobbies. My dream gun doesn't exist, but I'm working on it. I'm also taking donations of 203 shells. Okay. What? How many 203 shells do you have on your person? That's a bigger question. How many shells do you carry, my guy? Casper, recommend an LMG that's welcoming to upgrades. I want to avoid pigeonholing myself on field. First one that I know I'm gonna get gut and build out. Okay. If you were looking for just something fairly inexpensive, maybe mid-tier price point. Very easy to upgrade. I've mentioned it in my video. If you guys haven't seen it already, highly recommend that you check out top LMG or Isaias's top LMGs video on our main YouTube channel. Right, same channel, same here. Check that video out. Top LMGs. I actually give a pretty good list, honestly. I'm very proud of my list, and I think most people will agree. If you've been in the LMG game long enough, if you know your LMGs, that is definitely something that I would recommend that you check out if you want to get into it as well. But I would usually say go for the My Chemical Romance. It's not what it actually stands for, but that's what I call it. It's the first thing that pops into my mind. It's the first thing that pops into my mind, right? Oh, hell yeah. And it's on a shocker. Fuck yeah, dude. Casper, do it, dog. Do it. Casper, get yourself the Golden Eagle. This goes for anyone that's looking to get an LMG. Get yourself a Golden Eagle MCR light machine gun. I personally prefer the shorter barrel. I think the short barrel variant looks cool, but you can still get the longer barrel version, and that looks cool as well. Some people just like them a little longer. Ayo. But they're both on a shocker deal right now, especially the short barrel is less than $300. It's $282 right now. That is a hell of a steal, because if you guys notice on this picture, will it show it? Yeah. If you guys notice here, this is just an M4 lower. This is literally just an M4 lower receiver, which is kind of the point. This is built based on the, what is it, the Ares Defense Systems, Ares Defense LMG, the Strike LMG. With their platform, what they offered, this is when we were looking for alternatives to the LMGs, right? We're looking for alternatives to the SAW, the squad automatic weapons. Ares Defense came out with these, and it came in two options. You could either buy the whole gun, or it was an upper receiver kit, which you can use on your AR lowers. So I'm out in the M4 lowers, and you have yourself an LMG, right? Which is a pretty cool concept, if I'm being honest. It's really, really cool. This is going to be fairly lightweight. It is still using metal construction as well. So it is going to feel nice and weighty there. It is going to be using my only downside is using a key mod handguard, but it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. The key mod handguard's not bad. You get a nice Picatinny top anyway. This is going to come included with the box magazine and the dummy rounds. Dummy rounds, for whatever reason now, for any other platform, are kind of expensive. So the fact that it's included is very, very nice. It is very, very cool they included it. The other thing would be the stock. It looks pretty, like, chunky, but it actually doesn't really offer any more space than an LE stock. You're limited to the buffer tube, which isn't the worst in the world at the end of the day, but I would personally recommend swapping this out for maybe like a SOP mod stock of some kind, something a little bit chunkier, something a little more battery space, you know? But again, that's just me. Boaz and I both agree that we think that this would look very cool with a like CQB stubby stock. One from either like JG or something from Lancer. One of those. Swap that out and you have plenty of battery space for days, right? That would be something that I would recommend. But you can also just go with a bigger battery, bigger stock for more battery space. This is going to take standard version 2 gearbox parts, standard V2 parts. Easy to find. You can put literally anything into this and turn this into an absolute nightmare on a budget too. This is what I would usually say. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I'm missing anything. What would you recommend on getting? What would you recommend on getting a job to do with airsoft? What I would say, Wojtek. What I would say, honestly, the easiest like jobs that are easy to like get entered into. Not like that they're necessarily easy, because again, it depends on where you're applying for. I know that there definitely was like a trial sort of thing. Like they definitely, because I've been part of the hiring process for, the company as well. I've been part of the hiring process for GI as well. I had to sit in during the interviews, right, and do several people. Like I usually try to see which one is a better match, right? It is a competitive thing, right? You are trying to be the best candidate, out of everyone else that's applying. Having airsofting experience is always a positive, right? Being familiar with the different platforms, being familiar with the different gearboxes is always a plus. If you can tech, that is absolutely a bonus. That looks fantastic on you. I know techs are always in short supply. Good techs, anyway. I know they're always in short supply. But yeah, that's probably going to be the best things that you can do for you. Familiarize yourself with the gearbox. Familiarize yourself with different airsoft guns, different airsoft brands. Get outside of your comfort zone. Play both indoor, play outdoor as well. Know product names, know lines of different guns. The more knowledge you have, that makes you more of an asset to your team, right? That's something that I try to familiarize with. I really want to get familiar with pretty much everything in airsoft. Obviously, there's so much stuff that exists out here, but I try my best to know as much as I possibly can and familiarize myself with as many products as possible. That way, when customers come in and ask questions, I'm able to answer them and help them out as best as I can. I really genuinely do have a desire to help out as many people as possible, right? Because again, I've been in that position where I didn't know shit about airsoft, right? I didn't know anything, and like when I would go to certain stores, I'm not going to name names, but I think you guys have an idea of who I'm talking about. When I've gone to those places and no one helped me out, and no one knew anything, or I was just straight up lied to, it has happened before where I was just told wrong information because they wanted to make a sale. It sucks, man. It sucks, right? And we at GI, that is literally our company policy. We try our damnedest to make sure that we are doing everything to not be that. We want to have nothing to do with that type of mentality. When you come to, you guys know, if you guys have been to the walk-in store, we try to help you guys out as much as possible. We try to know everything about your needs, your likes, your dislikes. Try to find you the perfect fit as much as possible while still giving you something, like offering something that we would genuinely recommend. Or if you're looking for something in particular, we're always going to be honest and straightforward about like, hey, here's the downsides of it, right? Here's the downsides, here's the cons. We recommend doing this to remedy that, right? Like, we just want to help out as many people as possible, right? And being able to have that attitude, if you want to work in the airsoft industry, is only going to make you look that much better and as a candidate, you know what I mean? If you really have that desire to help people out. See, make sure I'm missing anything. See, it's cold in the shade. There's that. I suppose. see here. I carry extra magazines in my backpack just in case. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Carry extra magazines in a backpack. That is definitely a way to do it. It was 40 degrees Fahrenheit last time we played, bruh. It wasn't t-shirt weather. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. How hot does it get here? I think the highest that I've played it, I played at Wildlands one time, and it was 104, 105. No, actually, it got up to 110. It got up to 110 degrees one time, and like I remember our head tech Taylor at the time. He basically had a heat stroke. He collapsed, and I had to carry him. I had to carry him to the staging area. But that was fun. That was absolutely fun. That was something to do with, for sure. That was a memory that I won't forget. That was the first time that I actually played with him too. We became friends because he had a heat stroke and I had to carry him. Thing I love about metal though is how the replica looks once it starts getting wear on the edges and the bare metal starts to show. That is true. That is a fair point. Having a sort of marred up like sort of metal receiver does look very damn cool. There's stories to tell behind it too. There's battle scars, man. That's what it is. Battle scars at the end of the day. I brought a blaster like an idiot, and I'm guessing it's not a tracer. What the heck are you talking about? You talking about the ASEC blaster? That's a tracer unit. That's a tracer unit. Make sure I'm missing anything. I'm missing Bifrost tracer for the win. That's what I'm saying, man. Bifrost tracer, absolutely. Best tracer for indoor for pistols and AEGs. Honestly, all tracer units are cool, right? At the end of the day, all tracer units are cool. As far as for AEG or pistols, not really much of a like, oh, it's only for pistols or it's only for, not really. As long as the thread size and like pitch is the same, then you can pretty much use any tracer unit for pistol and rifle, as long as again like it's able to mount on. For me, I definitely like the Bifrost. That is definitely, Casper's right. He and I are on the same page. The Bifrost is one of my absolute favorite trace units to recommend to most people, right? Bifrost. The Bifrost is absolutely one of my favorite trace units like that ASEC has ever produced. I have the solid black one when it came out, but I should have known. I should have waited because I could have gotten this, the rainbow variation, right? This heat gradation. This looks sick. This looks awesome. We have these actually right now in Storefront too. But this is an excellent stocking stuffer. This is an excellent stocking stuffer for that special airsofter in your life, right? Imagine, it's small enough, right? Even the retail packaging is pretty small. So when you open it up and you get it, it's like, oh, it's a tracer. It's so freaking sick. It's so sick, and I love the effects of the simulated muzzle flash that you can get, and the fact that you can change the colors. It's cool, man. It's a really, really cool trace unit. I love mine. I love mine to death. All right, excuse me. What the heck are you talking about? Mouth training? What is going on? What is happening here? I didn't mean train mount military operations in urban terrain or something like that. Okay. That's what's happening. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I didn't like AKs before I got one in a mystery box. Full Z series kit later. She's so a Z series or Z style furniture will definitely change a man's opinion. It'll definitely change a man's opinion when it comes to AKs. Calix, what do you think about the WeTech Colt 25 Junior? Haven't had too much experience fielding one. I think it looks cool. But don't really have too much of an opinion on outside of it looks cool. Because again, haven't really brought them out. But WeTech is one of those brands that's been around for a while. So there's that, you know what I mean? I'm sure that you can, there should be stuff that you should be able to go ahead and do with it in terms of like replacing stuff once things start to break. But again, don't really have too much of an opinion, Calix. Sir Jonathan, what is the best World War II gun? Okay, that really, really depends on who you're asking, man. Like, and it depends on what it is that you mean by, what do you mean by best? What's your definition? Best performance out the box? Do you mean reliability? Do you mean best looking? Again, there's so many things that can constitute what it means the best. So it ultimately depends. Thankfully, we do sell some World War II guns on our site. I think one of my favorites has to be, do we still have it available? Yeah, it's sold out. I figured it should have been. The AK MG42, that was a sick gun. You know what's funny? I had one of these for a while. I had one that I got and I got secondhand from one of my buddies, and I really should have kept it. I think at the time I just was like, I kind of needed the money, so I sold mine, which like an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. But MG42, those are always really, really fun. Honestly, I love the M1 Garand. I think the M1 Garand is one of my favorite World War II guns ever. Like, I think it's super cool. I wish that Lancer brought back the BAR, because I know that they had a BAR for a while. I want them to bring it back. That'd be pretty dope. But again, really just depends on what it is that you mean by the best, right? Mitchell McKenna, do I need to apply? No, to clarify, do I need to enter any codes to apply Wombo Combo? When does the voucher show email? So it's not a like voucher that'll show like you get emailed. It just shows up on your account automatically after some time. But Wombo Combo, in order to activate it, right? Like orders 170, what is it? 179? Yeah. Orders over a certain amount will automatically qualify for it. So you don't need to apply anything for Wombo Combo per se. You'll get that amount back anyway, right? It just takes some time, but you're not going to get like an email once it does. It keeps going through, make sure I'm not missing anything. Woozy is asking thoughts on the Lancer Tactical Enforcer Hybrid ETU Metal Rails Gen 2 Battlehawk. Yeah, man, I like the Enforcer series. I think Lancer hybrids are dope. I like the fact that you can get a polymer receiver with a metal rail system while still having a pre-installed ETU. The ETU, while it is basic, it definitely gets the job done and it adds value to the whole gun as a whole. So yeah, I think Woozy, though, that is a fantastic option. Version 2 gearbox, still very easy to upgrade. We've made many customs off of a hybrid series. They're solid, man. They very much work. They are worth the money. James Chelikas is asking, I know RPG7 is not on the mystery box giveaway. I am hoping to get it is not a pistol or M4. Well, James Chelika, what I would suggest, if you haven't already bought it, what I would probably recommend... It's not a guarantee. If you just want to avoid getting just a regular M4 altogether, right, your standard M4, what I would probably suggest, take a look at my private collection mystery box. It's the Isaias private collection mystery box. It's available right now on the site, limited quantity, right, going for $2.99. You are going to be getting hooked up. You are guaranteed to get a gun that is going to be a little more unique. Maybe not as common, but still a viable option to bring to the field. Now, launchers was something I actually hadn't thought about, but James Chelikas, if you really want that launcher, place your order for your mystery box. Place your order for the Isaias Private Collection mystery box. I can see what I can do, man. I can see what I can do about getting you a launcher. If anything else, James, give me, like, if you order one of these bad boys, which I would strongly suggest you do, order one. Put in the notes comment section, or you can DM us with your order number for the mystery box and let us know what are some platforms you like, and then I can see what I can do. I can see what I can do about hooking you up. Just let me know also if there's any sort of field requirements, like FPS-wise, like, oh, I only play indoors, or I'm never going outdoors, or stuff like that. It definitely makes it a lot easier for me. But hey, if you wanted that, like, that RPG on there, right? Let's pull it up, the RPG. Right? If you really want that RPG-7, right? What is it, the aerodynamic? Yeah, the aerodynamic one. I can see what I can do. I can see what I can do. I can see what I can do. It's not a guarantee, but I can see. Because I've definitely hooked up people before in the past with their mystery boxes, so I'd be more than happy to do the same for you. Mark II Mayo Gang is sick. Great first gun, or any air gun for that matter. Recommend P+ right off the bat, and you don't need about anything else. That's true, man. Again, any orders for any of these Mayo Gang MGC4s, whether it be a Mark I or Mark II, you're going to be getting 50 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Again, this gun, the Mark I and the Mark II, the Mayo Gang lineup was a collaboration between Lance Tactical, ourselves, and with the feedback from the community. So you guys actually helped us build the Mayo Gang MGC4, because we took up all your suggestions that you guys put down in our videos, comment section, in our Discord server. We took all the recommendations, we took up all the suggestions, and again, we were able to come up with something that is truly phenomenal, truly awesome. We've got to hand select all the parts that went into this. These things solid, man. These things are absolutely solid. The best performance AAG. These things punch well above its weight class. This is in the, technically speaking now, mid-tier price point, but it has well over high-end performance. Absolutely. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, should scroll down to the most recent. Yeah, let's scroll to the most recent stuff. Guys, we are literally have, 31 more minutes left? 31 more minutes left till the end of the stream. If you guys haven't already, make sure to place your orders now while you can. Make sure to like this live stream, leave a big old thumbs up, and share this around with as many people as possible. Let's get all eyes on this stream. Let people know that if they want to have an increased chance of winning these shopping spree, winning that $600 prize pot for themselves, they have to watch the stream and take advantage of the promotions going on right now. Heck, if you want to come by the custom showroom and lounge and take advantage of the in-store exclusive sales, highly recommend you do so. In-store sales placed during this time will also qualify for the, every $50 spent getting you 5 entries. Just saying. I'm just saying. Take advantage now while you can. Also, place your orders for the Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box. Quantity is less than half right now. We are less than half away from selling out. You get 15 entries in the shopping spree giveaway, free UPS ground shipping automatically. Not to mention, this list is absolutely insane. You're guaranteed to win something on here, and they're all more expensive than the cost of the box. So, guaranteed dub. See here, make sure you miss anything. Gigs, what's going on, man? Good, beautiful morning, beautiful people. What's up, man? Isaias, what's going on? Gigs, how you doing today? Let's see. I'm planning on getting an AGM STG-44 AG for my second gun. Do you think it's a good idea because I'm planning to save up for the MG08 I was talking about from the start? If you're trying to do a World War II collection, man, then yeah, there's, STG-44 is awesome. STG-44 is cool. It actually can still take upgrade parts. It's not the most customizable or the most modular system out there, but the gearbox still can be worked on. The gearbox can still be upgraded. I've talked to Tex before. They've done it before. Yeah, that I would say it's fine. If you were looking solely just for the vibes, of having something different, then yeah, STG-44, not a problem. Damn, somehow that just sold me on my next mystery box buy. Lol, don't tell Cisco. Hey, I mean, you can tell Cisco. It's fine. You can tell Cisco. Actually, tell Cisco. I would very much love to see his reaction. Just be like, Isaias's box is better or something. Just to troll him, right? Regardless of how you feel, it would just be hilarious to see like everyone spamming in the chat. Isaias's box is better. Isaias's box is better. Isaias's box is better. And he's gonna be like, what the fuck's going on? Right? He's gonna be like, who set you up to this? Did he do that? Like, I can totally see his reaction to that. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, again, I do my damnedest to hook up everyone in my private collection mystery box that I have, right? Is it guaranteed that you're going to be winning, like, $1,000 prize every time, right? Or you're going to be winning, like, not every single time. Unfortunately not. However, I still hook up everyone with something great, right? Platforms that I love, platforms that I own, that I have owned in the past, or that I plan on owning, or that I want to own at some point in the future, right? These are all guns that I would be very much happy to own. Right, that's the biggest thing, and it's just something different from your standard M4, right? Something from your traditional Miracle Whip mayonnaise. You know what I mean? Because don't get me wrong, it's not like there's no ARs in there anyway. I've mentioned it before. I love my ARs. I love XM177s. I love my CAR-15s. I love M16s. Right? Throwback setups like that are dope, man. I love throwback guns like that. I love retro shit. So if you really want an AR and you buy my box, you very well could be hooked up with like an XM177. You know what I mean? Maybe an old school optic to put on and a what is it called? And a carry handle mount. Maybe I could hook you up with that, right? Give you sort of a combo with that. I could do that. I hook up people with accessories too on it. Depends, right? See, keeps going through. What are you making? That's a good question. What are you making? I want a Mark 19 full. Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I freaking knew you wanted the Mark 19, the full auto 203. That is a banging gun. Like, seeing those on the back of technicals is fucking terrifying for anyone that's not shooting it, man. Those things are freaking awesome. That is awesome. And again, you have a 3D printer. You're 3D printing shit. So I'm actually surprised you don't already have one. But I guess you got to build it up like slowly over time, right? Making an airsoft gun's probably not easy. Davin Compierre, hi, I'm new here, but I've bought from you guys. Always wonder how many items are in the mystery box. So we do have, depends on the mystery box itself, right? Depends on the mystery box itself. There's usually a set number of boxes that we make available. But as far as the items that you could win, there are a total of, I'll be honest, I don't really want to count this, but this is the list that we have. If you're talking about the Black Platinum box, these are all the guns that you could potentially win in the box itself. So there you go. But good question. For an accurate SPR DMR, what size barrel would you get? 601 question mark? Not necessarily. Like, while the board can play a factor, it's honestly the biggest factor is going to be the smoothness of the barrel itself. That's why we usually recommend going with like a 603, preferably from Unicorn, because again, their like treatment of their barrels, the actual smoothness is almost unmatched right now. I think PDI is like pretty damn close. So PDI is phenomenal, but they are incredibly expensive, especially for the money when you can get a Unicorn, and it's also going to come included with a bucking and a hop-up nub. I would say go for the unicorn. It is a 603, but again, its smoothness is going to favor pretty much everyone. It's going to like work out for you in the long run. Honestly, I would always say go for this. Go for the smoothest one possible. Go for the unicorns. You can get other barrels as well. You know, we do sell Prometheus. There are other brands as well. And get even Mad Bull works very well. I actually still have some builds that using a Mad Bull 603 stainless in a barrel, and they work great. You know, they work great. But again, it's ultimately going to be the smoothness and the treatment of it, in addition to the bore itself. The bore does play a part, but again, the smoothness is the biggest thing. Let's see here. What meat? It'll only be used outdoor, probably milsim. Okay, I see. I mean, you could probably bring that out. You could probably bring that out to an indoor field, maybe if you get permission. It will need about 100 to 150 shells for a full drum mag. I can see why everyone's like, what are you making? What is this? Shadow Minx, can ASGI sponsor me with a live stream backpack so I can stream rep the Mayo Gang for weekend games? Had to fix the spelling. I mean, Shadow Minx, here's what I would say. This goes for anyone out there, right? If you all ever were looking for general sponsorships, right? If you can get a social media presence, right? You can build up that presence yourself, you know, and like get up there in terms of viewership at like count, right? If you can get like in the couple thousands, maybe, yeah, we do that, right? We work out deals, but again, it ultimately depends, right? The more views and the more of like a presence you have, the more stuff we want to do with you, because again, you are able to reach a grander audience. However, you know, we're not above like being able to like, you know, help out with smaller channels in general, right? That's not a thing that we don't like. We've sent out Mayo Gang MGC4s for reviews from, you know, smaller channels. They did still have a presence. Don't get me wrong. They still had a presence. They still had a couple thousands. But we did send out guns for review, and they had to send it back, right? That was part of the deal. They have to send them back. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we can totally do stuff like that, sponsorships or do partnerships for a little bit. Obviously, it has to be mutually beneficial, though. That's the biggest thing. It's got to be mutually beneficial. For a live stream backpack, I don't know about that one, though. Live stream backpack's hella expensive. But in the future, who knows? If you're able to garner a pretty massive following, Shadow Minx, I'm sure we could work something out like that. Casper, Isaiah's real name is Bob. No, it is not. It is not. It's Roberto. No, it's not. I'm kidding. It's not. It's just, it is Isaias, but you have to give it the proper Spanish pronunciation. And that's how it's actually, like, legally you're supposed to say it, right? That is the actual, like, legal, my government-issued name. Let's see, make sure I'm missing anything. Live stream, not love stream. Oh God, that's on a completely different side. That ain't on you. I don't think that's legal to be put on YouTube, Shadow Minx. I don't think so. Let's see, make sure I'm missing anything. I want to try one of those hop-up units with the integrated tracer. Thoughts? Virgil Hill, that's actually a good question. Good question, Virgil Hill. The integrated trace unit, like hop-up chambers. I'll be honest, I wasn't really a fan, to be honest. It seems like a lot of work to get done, and even then it's like, I don't know, like tracer units always kind of felt like something that needed to be on the outside, so in case something went wrong, it won't fuck up anything else. Just the idea that you're having to wire something else into the wire harness alone, I don't know, like, it just seems like I get kind of like, I don't know, I get something like some feeling of like that something's not going to go right, or if something goes wrong, you're fucked either way, right? Like maybe, I don't know, like maybe because, you know, they are powering the trace unit. Is it always on? Is it going to be constantly draining, you know, the battery now? You know, because not all MOSFETs are constant drain MOSFETs. Not all of them are. Right? Not all MOSFETs that ETUs are constantly draining the battery. Right? So does that now make it a constant drain wire harness that you have because it's constantly drawing power to the trace unit? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm pretty sure there are some benefits for it having inside the gun itself. That's pretty cool. But I've just never really felt the need to have it inside the gun. I always prefer having an external unit, so in case something goes wrong with it, I don't have to worry about it. Because again, you could have it integrated into the gun itself, right? You have it wired up to the wire harness and everything. But if it goes wrong, or if something happens to the trace unit, like it breaks or something, it's not just an easy, oh, let me swap out the hop chamber. No, it's wired now. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. It just kind of, I never like adding more electronics than necessary, you know? But again, I'm also a boomer when it comes to like technology, so it could be that too. Take that opinion for what you will. I think they are cool. See here, make sure I miss anything. How much is the aluminum RN mag adapter from Monk Way? I'm actually not 100% certain. It's the aluminum ones, so I would imagine quite a bit more than the ones we sell. I don't believe we sell those. We sell the tap airsoft ones. Those are a little bit pricey, but they are polymer based. They are pretty damn sturdy, I would say. Fake fan. See, have you played a zombie apocalypse airsoft game? Actually, recently I did play a zombie game, Calix. I played, oh god, what was it called? Oh fuck, it was KWA, or no, it's a Tactical League sponsored the event. It was really cool. I had a lot of fun. It was like the zombie event that they hosted at Hollywood Sports, and I believe they hosted it again at SC Village, like a little bit after. It was fun, man. I had a lot of fun doing that. I would do it again. I would 100% do it again. There was a good player base, good turnout as well. It was very elaborate how they set up. They got to use Hollywood Sports fields that they don't always use, including like Cajun Terror, Raccoon City. They were able to open those fields up. It was really cool, really elaborate, really fun. You definitely need tracer units though for that type of game because it was all at night. Yeah, I would definitely suggest using a tracer unit or like flashlights. That's definitely gonna make it a heck of a lot easier for me. I went in with a gas shotgun. But I didn't have any light on me, so, you know, there was that. It's fun, though. It was absolutely fun. I would 100% do it again. I would love to do more. I would love to do more zombie games, because zombie games, for me, are always super fun, you know? I know some people may not always like them, but I've always, you know, been a sucker for. That's actually one of the reasons why I got into Airsoft, because I wanted to do specifically zombie games. And I love movies, too, right? So just being able to reenact my favorite, like, action movies, of course. Trinity, there you go, Trinity. Good to see you again. Airsoft for life. I love playing, especially with the Mayo Gang. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure this is some of us are guys. We're your friends. Shorts, interest rig, kits only. What is happening here? Oh, there. Need a lightweight M-Lock 10-inch rail for my Mark 1, colored if possible. Go, Virgil Hill. I'm gonna be honest, man. M-Lock rails, they don't last very long on our site. M-Lock rails sell out so freaking fast, right? Let me take a look though. M-Lock rail or M-Lock handguard. That's the way to do it. M-Lock handguard. And see what we can find. See if anything's left. 10 inches though? Damn, dog, that's hard. That's actually kind of hard now because everyone bought out all of our M-Lock shit like super early on. I don't know if we have any more. I'm hoping we can get, again, I'm hoping someone out there can make some more just real basic rudimentary like M-Lock free float handguards out there so that we can just start stocking up on them. Because I think right now we're currently out at the moment for 10-inch anyway. Yeah, dog, it looks like we're sold out. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be looking a little bit longer, but I think we're gonna be out right now in terms of like M-Lock handguards, man. I found an 11.5, but yeah, I think 10-inch right now is just, that's too popular of a size for us to be able to have like constantly. Like we want to have it in, but man, they sell out too fast, man. They sell out really freaking fast. I am sorry about that, bro. But yeah, it looks like we don't have any 10-inch M-Locks right now. Maybe, you know, hopefully before Christmas we're able to go and get restocked. That would be very dope. Let's see here, make sure I miss anything. If I ever get married again, I hope I have enough friends to throw me an airsoft bachelorette party. I mean, I'm sure that can definitely happen, right? That's actually something that I deadass Shadow Mix. That's actually what I wanted to. I told my fiance that like for my, because I don't really, okay, I'll be honest, I don't know, it feels weird. Like again, it might just be a personal opinion, and again, this is maybe a, you know, more slightly grown up topic in a sense, but I never like understood the idea of like, why would you get like, you know, exotic dancers, I'll say. Why would you get exotic dancers or like strippers for your bachelor party? Like, it just, I don't know, it just feels kind of off, like kind of weird. Like, I don't know how I would feel if like, you know, my fiance ordered a, like a male stripper or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, that feels kind of weird. I don't know. It's just like, you know, you're getting married. Like, you like, why are you doing this? Like, that was the whole point, so you don't have to go out there. I don't know. At the end of the day, people are allowed to like whatever they like. I just never understood the fascination with it. Personally, for me, for a bachelor party, what I would and I genuinely mean this, I would want to rent out a field. Specifically, I would love it if I could like get all of Wildlands for a day, right? The airsoft portion, I can rent that out for an entire day. And then not only that, I want to grill there. Like, I know, it sounds crazy. I want to bring out my grill. right? And just start grilling some steaks or grilling some cheeseburgers, right? Grill some meat. Oh, if I can do some home Korean barbecue, hell yeah, dude. Just get a bunch of like different cuts. Maybe like have like bulgogi already pre-marinated and everything. Bring it out to the field that same day in a cooler and just start grilling it, right? So immediately after done playing a few hours of airsoft, just start grilling and hanging out with the homies and family members. That to me sounds like the perfect party for me. That sounds like everything I've wanted, everything I want, right? That I don't want anything else other than that. I want to just rent out an airsoft field and just have it for myself, right? Have private like match going only, right? That's it. Have it all to ourselves and chill and do custom game modes. We can like put whatever rules we want. No FPS limit, no rate of fire limits. Right, you can use full auto, right? It doesn't matter. Like anything goes, right? I would love to have that. Obviously, face protection, of course, but like everything else goes. That's what I would ultimately love to see. Maybe even bring out a vehicle. You know what I mean? That would be amazing to see. I would love that. I would absolutely love it. That would be my dream, my absolute dream party. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling up, keep scrolling through. Mitchell McKenna, I would definitely partake in the pistol mystery box. Still don't have a sidearm. I'll let y'all choose, LOL. I mean, yeah, man, you absolutely can. Mitchell McKenna, what I would suggest, if you really want to get a sidearm, I mean, you guys have 15 minutes left, like 14 minutes now. 14 minutes left of the live stream, so make sure you take advantage of the promos above my head. What I would suggest, Mitchell McKenna, if you can, again, I'm not trying to force you, but highly recommend you do it. YouTube unboxing mystery box. Get the YouTube unboxing mystery box, right? Get this bad boy. What you can do with this, because it's only $174, right? This is still available right now. Order one of these bad boys. And remember, there's no set list on these bad boys, on the YouTube unboxing mystery boxes. Order one of these and put down what it is that you would like. You say, hey, I'm looking for a sidearm. Can you guys hook me up? What we can do instead, because if the sidearm that we pick is going to be less than the cost of the box, what we can do, we can hook you up too with all the things you need. So extra magazines, maybe a holster as well. You know what I mean? Like we can get creative with this. Hell, if you wanted to increase that prize pot even more, you can also do something like, where to go? Yeah, you can do the premium bigger ones. You do unboxing mystery box. And let us know, hey, I want the best pistol y'all can give me with extra magazines, with everything that I need to run it, right? So you're talking like a holster, maybe some type of belt to hold up the holster, right? Maybe a battle belt to go with it. Extra magazines, green gas, BBs, like everything you need literally to run it as its own thing, right? You can have that aside. Yeah, we can totally work that out for you. Get the YouTube unboxing mystery boxes, whether it be the premium or the standard, and yeah, we can hook you up with a pistol that we recommend. That totally, absolutely, dude, absolutely. But again, guys, like I mentioned earlier, now you have 13 minutes left of the live stream. We are 13 minutes away from ending the stream, so make sure you guys place your orders now. Take advantage of the promotions above my head. Every $50 spent gets you 5 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. Spend $50, you get 5. Get up to $100, you get 10. Get to $150, that's 15. So on and so forth and so forth. You get the idea. It's multiples of 50. You get 5 per every spent. And order for an MGC4, whether it be a Mark 1, a Mark 2, whether it's on pre-order or not, you'll be getting 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. So do not miss your opportunity to win big. Want to win even more? Order a Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box, free UPS ground shipping, right? Insane prize list, handpicked by Cisco himself, right? Everything's going to cost more than the box, and you get 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Place your orders now while you guys can, because time is running out. Now you have 12 minutes. 12 minutes left of the stream. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. We also have a ton of guns that are on sale right now and plenty of new products that just hit the website, including the KWA M10 and Q10, the Elite Force HK M110, and the Elite Force M3 Moz. This launcher is an absolute beaut. Make sure to place your orders now while the going is good. Remember, ask your airsoft-related questions. Put down in the live chat. Put the letter Q right in front of your question. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to go and see. Whether you want to ask me product recommendations from stuff we sell on our site, my opinions on anything airsoft, or you just want to go ahead and ask me some personal questions, I'm always down too. I am always down as well. And my question for you guys, would you be down to pick up a pistol mystery box? If we were to build another one, would you be down to get one yourself? Would you actually buy it? Very curious to hear what you guys would have to say. Okay, make sure to scroll down to the most recent ones. There we go. Casper, queso merch when? I don't know, Casper. I don't know. Because again, I think our biggest thing is, would it sell? You know what I mean? I have no shame in admitting that, like, I believe out of all the other hosts out there right now, between Cisco, uh, of course Boaz, and even to an extent Kevin, I would definitely say I'm probably the least popular between all the different hosts. That's not even me like trying to be like, oh, I'm so done. Like, no. It's just I know. I know I'm definitely the wild card. I know I'm definitely the odd man out. I have like definitely some crazier tastes than all three of the other hosts. But you know, at the end of the day, like, it's all a matter of like, would it sell, right? Would the merch sell? Would it move? I don't know if it would if it were me. If it's a patch, I would say yeah. I could say confidently if there was one patch, limited edition patch with me on it, I could say that it would probably sell. But if we were to have regular like merch constantly being run, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Well, again, we haven't really seen too many people asking for it. We'd have to see like a good amount, like just wave of people asking for it all at once in order for us to really do it, you know, and for us to feel like 100% motivation to be like, okay, yeah, let's put this out, because it does cost money to make. We do have to spend in the money to make it, and it has to sell, you know what I mean? Let's see here. I should keep scrolling through. Probably put into the case of just put an order. Thank you, Wonderbread. Just put in an order. Thank you, man. You are going to be getting your extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Don't miss out, man. Don't miss out. Let's see. I've borrowed a saw and file from my school's engineering class, along with aluminum scraps I've saved from the bin to make a Brotherhood of Steel. What the heck? Brotherhood of Steel Juggernaut armor. Dude, I need to see that. Man. Put that in the Discord, in the Tactical Gearhead section. I need to see that. I mean, hey, and who knows, if you can come out to California, if you're not in California already, if you can come out to California with all that stuff, Tactical Gearheads, we might be able to hit you up. Tactical Gearheads episode, you might be featured on our main YouTube channel as a whole ass episode. That'd be pretty sick. I can talk to Cisco, but again, we got to see pictures. First. Casper, I think you mean Glizzy Party. Glizzy Party. No, there would be Glizzies there. There'd be Glizzies there too. You know what's funny though? Even though it would be a quote unquote bachelor party, I don't know if I would only, because I know I would want to invite my mom too. I think my mom would have an absolute blast playing. That'd be hilarious. That 11.5 works. I extended my outer a little bit. There you go. That'll work. That'll absolutely work. Sounds like a sausage party. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. I don't mind, because again, I grew like a lot of the people that I would invite would be like friends of mine. You know what I mean? Like, they would be friends of mine, or they would be like family members. So I mean, like, a lot of my like friends are also like, you know, I also have friends that are women too. You know what I mean? Like again, it'd be like. The fiancés or plus ones or significant others of a lot of my friends too that I've become friends with too. Like, they'd be probably invited as well. Let's see here. Make sure there's anything. DJ, last replica purchase of the year. Picked up the M870 MOA. That's what I'm talking about, DJ. DJ, you just got yourself those extra entries into that shopping spree giveaway, my man. And that is a great option. The M870, absolutely, my guy. Absolutely. Freedom for me would be no longer worrying about ending up alone. Casper, yeah, alone sucks. Let me tell you. Oh, damn. I feel sad now. It's to represent the last day of freedom kind of thing. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I don't know. I just felt kind of weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, it feels wrong. Like, maybe it's just my, like, again, my, like, childlike fucking, like, you know, mentality, right? Of like, no, this is bad. You know? I don't know. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Let's see here. But again, not knocking anyone else. Again, if you like doing that stuff, by all means, have fun. You know, I'm already motivated. Lol. Is it motivation for you to go with me? Huh? Motivation for what? To do a zombie event? When do we do a zombie event? That'd be cool. Psycho 12 versus zombie game. Ooh, Akra. Yes. Smithers. Yeah, dude. I need to see more gameplay of the Saga 12. I need to see more gameplay. I need to see more action with it, man. Absolutely. Make sure to look up Gun Run IRL backpacks. He gives a detailed list. He's a global emote on Twitch. He's the godfather of IRL stream builds. I gotta see that. I gotta check that out now, because I would love to start streaming on Fields too. That sounds like a fantastic idea. IRL back. I'll take a look at that. Gun Run IRL backpacks. I gotta take a look at that. Make sure I don't miss anything. I use my GoPro and phone for now, but I love start streaming if I can find a good description on it. Absolutely. Cheaper IRL builds out there. Good. Okay. No free shipping on your box. Yeah, Casper, unfortunately, no free shipping on my box. Unfortunately, there's no free shipping on mystery box. Most mystery boxes, aside from this one. But I mean, hey, you know, at the end of the day, you're still gonna be getting something banging. You're still gonna be getting something. What I would say, Casper, so if you know, I know it may not be the closest thing in the world, but I mean, hey, make a trip out here. Set your order for will call, man. Set your order for will call. And that goes for anyone. If y'all want to save on shipping. And it just doesn't qualify for free shipping, what I would recommend to do would be to, if you can, make a trip out to the custom showroom and launch. Place your order for a will call pickup. It takes 1 to 2 business days generally for it to arrive in store. Mystery boxes obviously can take a little more time. I think we're all caught up on the Black Platinum right now. But if you place your order for a will call, man, you can pick it up, Casper. And it's a good excuse to say what's up to the rest of the Mayo Gang. I'm just saying, make a trip out of it, you know? Make a trip out of it. Casper. Oh, I can pronounce that easy. Perks of a Mexican wife. No, it's true. That is absolutely true. I thought his name was not. I'm not Nacho Libre, act right. I'm not Jack Black. God damn it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, he said it. Let's get my Twitch and YouTube over 2K people. I mean, yeah. I mean, Shadow Minx. I think even I'm subscribed. I think even I'm subscribed on your YouTube if I'm not mistaken. Hey, just typing out the notes for us. That's what I'm saying, man. Love the not MP5 Brewer got from Isaias. I mean, gigs. I'm just, yeah, man. Like, here's the thing. We just happened to have one. I was like, all right, this is the last one left. And I know Brewer loves, you know, his, like I said, he loves his HK stuff, right? He loves his HK. He's an HK fanboy. He said it outright. You know what I mean? And I can totally see why. You know, they are beautiful guns. And the MP5 especially is a favorite amongst him and myself. And I saw that and I was like, you know what, this is just cool enough. It's not your standard MP5 either. This is cool, right? So we sent it out to him, and he still has it, if I'm not mistaken. He still has it in his collection, so very happy. I want to see him use it, though. Hopefully he can bring that out if we decide to do an unofficial Mayo Gang game out at, like, Project N1. That'll be dope. And let's see here. Make sure I'm missing anything. Okay, let's scroll up. Guys, you have literally 3 minutes left of the stream. A little bit over 3 minutes left of the stream. Don't miss out. You don't want to miss the opportunity. Remember, promos above my head are going to be ending very soon. Take advantage now while you can. Again, guys, you don't want to miss out on this. Every $50 spend gets you 5 entries. Make sure to place your orders for a Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box. 15 entries right there. Order an MGC4, Mark 1 or Mark 2, doesn't matter. You're going to get 50 entries into the giveaway. 50 chances of winning $600 all for yourself. Shadow Minx, does the ASGI store have a field attached? Not a field attached, unfortunately. We have a small shooting range which customers are allowed to use for free. We have an interactive target range which people are allowed to use if they bring their own stuff. We only ask that you bring your own BBs and green gas. That way we're not having to constantly burn through our inventory. But yeah, we have a interactive target range with several game setups so you can do challenges and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, we going down to pick it up. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Dragon Ackright and Ron Hoover kicking and screaming if I have to. Nah, they ain't gonna be kicking and screaming, man. I know they enjoy going. I know they enjoy going. See, yes, very good. Hi, how do you know? Okay, this one comes from IFO69. Hi, do you know any good starter guns? I'm looking at Lancer Tactical Gen 3. Are those good? Yes. Casper said it himself. Very, very good. You can go Gen 3s. Those are absolutely banging. If you want something a little bit more affordable, I would say go for a Gen 2. Go for a standard Gen 2 line. Those usually are costing less than $200. They start at $160, I believe, to go to $200. You'll know it's a standard Gen 2 because it comes included with a battery and a charger. Not the best battery and charger in the world, mind you, but it's enough to get you started. I'd also recommend checking out Specna Arms. They actually come from the exact same factories. Specna Arms Core Series and the Flex Series. Those are amazing guns. Also, Octurus. Check out the Octurus LWTs. Those are in the $170 price point, if I'm not mistaken. Those are fantastic guns as well. Those are absolutely fantastic. Depends on your budget, though. Let's see. Appreciate the thoughts, Mayo Gang. Sorry if I worried some of y'all a bit, but I was hands-free mode. No worries, dude. You're good. You're my boy. Gnarls, you're my boy. I too am an enjoyer of the oddball guns. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Gnarls. Again, I feel like I definitely have like my niche, right, for sure. And and for anyone that out there is like says that they are like a quote unquote fan of like mine, like it's always really appreciated, man. Like I did not expect me doing this, right? This is something that I like dreamed about in high school, right? I never would have thought in a million years that I would have been a social media host, have any sort of presence whatsoever online. In Airsoft, right? It still like bewilders me to this day when anyone like comes, oh, like, can I get a picture or can I get a signature or something? It's like, it still takes me a moment to process that, like, what the fuck just happened, right? But again, always glad to represent the odd man in airsoft, right? The enjoyer of unique commodities, if you will. Tyler Klein, is there a dope? Oh, sorry, I read that dope. Is there a drop-in gearbox for M4 that I can use for a DMR? Don't tech too much. There isn't too many gearboxes that I would say that are like at that level of like a true DMR long-range build needed for that type of style of play out the box. I don't think there is one that you can buy currently that I am aware of that you can get immediately that's good to just drop in. They are going to, DMRs and snipers by default need a bit of work in order for them to be really, truly competitive and achieve that performance level we all want. Currently unpacking from the game. Prime Day Customs, how was it, man? How was the game? Shadow Minx Hobbies. I mean, we have our Poppy Cisco, but we love all the Mayo team. No, appreciate it. Again, we all feel the support, and we are all greatly appreciating of all the support that we are given. Of course, you know, that's something we all greatly appreciate. None of us take for granted. None of us have taken for granted, for sure. Especially not myself. Cheddar, please. Instead of bitch, please, it's cheddar, please. Nice, Casper. Nice. Love that. You know you got fans. Oh, no, not oh. Damn it, I don't have an OnlyFans yet. I'm considering it. Unironically, I actually am considering it. I would definitely like to go ahead and make some more money for sure. Anyways, it is now 5:30. It is the end of the live stream, guys. That is going to be the end of the promotions above my head. However, if you still want to get extra entries in the shopping ship giveaway, still recommend you pick up the Black Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box. Free UPS ground shipping, right? Automatically, 15 entries in the shopping spree giveaway, and an insane list of prizes which you can win. So don't miss out. Right? Not only that, we have a ton of new products that are constantly hitting the website, including the KWA M10 VM4 and the Q10 RM4. I'm very anxious to see the return of the original RM4, even if it's in this new Q10 form. I think it looks badass. I really am anxious for this one, and I'm also looking forward to getting in the M3 Moz from Elite Force. Expect a full review on that video coming very shortly. I will be hosting that one. Cisco Deadass told me, hey, this gun's weird. You want to do it? And I said, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'm going to do it. Not only that, we have a ton of guns that are on a shocker deal right now and discounted. Thousands of discounts going on right now from LCT, Classic Army, G&G, Tokyo Marui. Don't miss out. Order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4 because quantities are very limited. And if you are local to the California, SoCal area, I would highly recommend that you check out the Custom Showroom and Lounge. We have exclusive in-store sales going on right now. You don't want to miss out. Up to 15% off all airsoft guns and up to 20% off all accessories. You don't want to miss out on these deals, right? You will still be getting entered in the shopping spree giveaway automatically. Guys, thank you for all the support that you guys have shown. If you guys want to continue showing your support for the channel, make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that bell icon so you're notified every time we drop new content. Place all your orders through Airsoft GI because we're the only ones that reward your $20 plus order with a chance to win a shopping spree giveaway. It also helps keeps the cameras rolling, keeps the lights on. My name is Isaias, and again, I greatly appreciate all the support. It means the world to me that you chose to spend your free time